evening and welcome to Chattanooga FC's live webcast with me, Simon Neal, and my great friend, Carlos Pilago.
How's it going, guys?
Hey, guys.
We're here at Finley Stadium, as always. We're welcoming in Memphis FC for the first time ever. This is their first year as a club, and we are happy to welcome them, but it's one of those rivalry matches, so we're not going to be too friendly once this gets going, and I know those Chatahooligans aren't going to be nice, but we hope everybody else is doing well at home. Simon?
Yes,
How you been doing?
Great, sir. Doing great. We had a good game on Wednesday. We enjoyed the US Open Cup game. Even though we lost that, we still had a good game, and we enjoyed watching the team play well. And we had a couple of players who hadn't played as much, getting some playing time, playing extremely well. We had some real nice goal from Suranyacek for us. And Juan Hernandez played absolutely great out of his skin. So we had a very exciting game to watch. So now we're back to regular league play tonight. And this is a league game in the NPSL between ourselves and Memphis City FC, who formed, I think it was last year. They're a pretty new team. This also counts, although they're a new team, they're in the Volunteer Shield, which is played for between teams in the Tennessee, state of Tennessee. So that includes us, Memphis, Nashville, and Knoxville. At the moment, you'll be pleased to know that Chattanooga FC is leading out with 3 points. So we're happy about that. Tonight there'll be some more points to be obtained towards Volunteer Shield, as well as hopefully a great game. Bit of an unknown quantity tonight in Memphis, as they haven't played us before.
Exactly right.
So we would like to tell you a bit more about it. We've been doing a bit of digging, got a few bits of information about them, not a whole lot, but we're going to see, obviously, the proof of the pudding tonight is in the field, and that'll be the most exciting part. One of our players from Chattanooga joined Memphis FC, Sean Rutter, who was a fan favourite last year. Haven't seen Sean out in the field tonight, but he may well be on the bench. But it'd be good to see an old familiar face, because even when people play for Chattanooga FC and they leave, they're still family here, which is one of the great things about this club. So we do follow them wherever they end up. That's a big thing to us, to make sure it's a family thing. That's important. But tonight we haven't got the starting lineups just yet. They are on the way. We still have a quarter of an hour till kick-off. What I can tell you is that I talked to Coach Bill at the tailgate. In between the rain showers.
Barbecue today, right?
Barbecue for Memphis.
In honor of Memphis.
It was excellent. Man, it was good. Good stuff. So, Coach Bill came to see us, and we had a quick chat, and he said that obviously last week Luke Winter was away getting married.
Congratulations to him.
Absolutely. Congratulations to Luke. Luke is still away right now. He's with another friend getting married this weekend, so he's away. So we haven't got Luke in the team. Gregor's back. He's back from his the wedding he went to last weekend. He flew in last night. I hope the jet lag doesn't knock him out. But
he had a long trip on a couple different planes, didn't he?
He did. He had changed several times, and he's back between the sticks tonight. So we're looking forward to seeing Gregor play. The coach said that Michael Brooks hurt his back. If you watched the game on Wednesday, you'll have seen that he got a bit of a knock in a challenge against one of the defenders from the City Islanders, and he's still out with that back. Juan Hernandez is not going to play tonight. He picked up a rash of some kind after the game, and we heard that Sindri Walo's got a swollen foot, but we saw Sindri warming up, so maybe he's over it. Maybe he's had a sudden recovery, which would be great, because Sindri has been standout all through this season, Carlos.
And you'd have to say the same about Juan. You know, we've mentioned him several times in several different broadcasts, but as a substitute last year, he really would come on and be a really good spark in many different games, but we kind of wanted him to get a little bit more playing time, feature a little bit more, and he's done so. He's taken his opportunity here at the beginning of the year, and he really has impressed, whether that's you know, the flicks and the tricks up in the attacking third, or really digging in and playing good defense.
Yes, he has. Well. He's been all over the field. What we refer to back in England as a super sub, because he comes on and just changes his game. And now he's coming on from the start, it's making a lot of difference. But obviously that requires more energy, and it's taxing.
And it really does speak to his maturity. You know, over the past year, he's definitely improved. And it's interesting that Simon mentioned earlier the Volunteer Shield and mentioned Knoxville FC and also Nashville, and they are playing this evening, Simon. And right now, it's about the 9th minute, but in the 7th minute, Knoxville scored to make it 1-0. So they're actually leading that game already. And as you mentioned, we are at the top of, that volunteer shield with 3 points. And Memphis has also beat Nashville in their last game 1-0. So they also have 3 points. So right now, we're both, kind of vying for that title. We're in first place for it. So this game really does mean a lot, not just because it's, in-state and, kind of a new thing, but also for that cup at the end of the season, we want to get as many points early as we can.
Well, that's right.
We're excited about the game today. As Simon said, we'll get you those starting lineups as soon as we can.
Yep.
We'd like to take this opportunity to thank our streaming sponsors as the Chattanoogas are getting ready to march into the stadium. As always, we want to thank Belhaven University, the official sponsor of Chattanooga FC's live streaming channel. The campus located in Chattanooga has degree programs for working adults, both on campus and online. Text 423-234-0033 or visit chattanooga.belhaven.edu to learn more. We'd also like to thank EPB and their fiber optic stream, the gig internet, for making this possible. Without them, we definitely wouldn't be able to come to you with as much quality as we do.
Right.
And as we mentioned, the Chattanoogas are making their way in. I'm sure you can hear them over the stereo, but flags waving, yellow jerseys, blue jerseys. Yep. I see some face paint earlier that was going on at the tailgate, so we got that in attendance tonight as well. The crowd is definitely welcoming them, so it's always a good sight to see them walk in and just all the energy, Simon. They've been out there eating that barbecue, man. It's good stuff, right?
They have. Well, what happened was they also got soaking wet during the rainstorm, which probably didn't help. So they're looking to burst some energy and to, to actually warm up and get dry again.
Yeah, they did brave that storm, and also we had a CFC women's match just before this one, and they played really, really strong for about 65 minutes, and then that second goal went in. They ended up losing 2-1, but great match, great crowd, and we're happy to see them, playing really well at the start of this season, and we look forward to a lot of success for them in the rest of the year.
Absolutely, we do, because we want the women to do as well as the men do.
Exactly right.
It's absolutely part of what we're doing is growing Chattanooga FC for everybody. It's not just a men's team; it's a women's team. There's the academy, and it's good for the kids who are coming up, and it's not just a men's team, it's a lot of things. And that's one of the things with the NPSL. And certainly we saw with the Islanders, their big thing is to grow the team for the community. Everybody plays, and they have teams at different levels. And Chattanooga FC is doing the same thing. So it's all, it's a community team. It's not just 11 guys and that's it. There's much more to it.
Chattanooga FC's web development and consulting partner.
We're a couple minutes away from kickoff here. Both teams are still in the locker room. We have zeros on the clock, so they'll be coming out shortly. We're still awaiting the team sheets, and we'll get you those as soon as we can. Let you know if there's any surprises about the way we're going to play. But
right.
It seems like we will have quite a few rotations in the squad, especially after the other night. Now, that was a tiring game against the Islanders in the U.S. Open Cup, the third round game, where we really dominated large periods of that game.
Well, we did, didn't we? And that was frustrating because there had a lot of play, a lot of possession, and at the end of the day, we didn't get the result. It was just, I think people were a little bit tired. I think it was just the finishing in the last couple of steps wasn't good enough. And it was just frustrating because we know the team can play better than that. Having said that, the coach has told us the team is gelling still. He hasn't played the same starting lineup, 2 times in a row yet.
That's very true.
And that's
very true.
One of the things we find with the NPSL. Towards the end of the season, games are better because the team is gelling, and no matter what they do, it always takes a certain amount of time to do. It's human nature. So that was one of the things we saw. Then I think they didn't quite gel as well as they have in the past. So it was a lot of things, and they were tired. Third game in a week, so it was busy. So again, they've played a lot of games. We've got a game against Knoxville on Tuesday night here. So it's really a matter of using the depth of the squad to give everybody a playing chance and rest some of the players. And I'm sure the players aren't here today. Will play on Tuesday, and we'll come back stronger for a couple of days off. So we're lucky we had depth in the squad. If we had a squad of 15, they'd be just like, shadows of themselves after a couple of games because it's hard work as it gets warmer too. It gets hard. We were saying when we came in, it's starting to get a bit more humid.
Yep.
That makes a difference. We've talked about how it's on the field, the man-made fabric of the field will absorb the heat of the day and then reflect it back during the evening. That will drain you, even though it's cooler. It's still hot for the players. So there's a lot of factors going on that can still make it tough. And if you're doing that twice a week, no matter how fit you are, it does drain you. So there's a lot of things going on that we hope we're explaining out to you and make you understand that some of these guys are a little bit, having to work hard. But having said that, the young fit guys, Coach Bill has picked some of the best players in the Southeast, if not the whole of America, to play for us, and players from all over the world. So there's a lot of things on our side. It's just, no matter what you do, it's hard work playing soccer. So we're just waiting for players to come out. We're starting to see some gold shirts coming out of the Chattanooga locker room. That's good. The referees, I know, are ready because they've been up and down the field a couple of times. So, yeah, we're getting ready to take the field shortly, folks.
3H Hotel, the official hospitality sponsor of Chattanooga FC, offering convenient hotel accommodations at the Spring Hill Suites, Chattanooga downtown, and also at the State Ridge Suites, Chattanooga downtown.
Looks like we've got we got Sindre on the bench, Tom Halsell. Let me see.
As you mentioned, Greg is back in the game.
Sammy's on the bench too, because he had a very hard game on Wednesday. He worked very hard. So. Zeka on the bench too. And Soren as well is on the bench.
It's always awesome to see these kids join the teams as they come out of the locker rooms. The smiles on these kids' faces, it's just an experience that they're never gonna forget. You know, some of these kids really look up to these players, and CFC, as we've mentioned several times, does a great job of really implementing itself into the community, whether that's in Highland Park, whether that's here in downtown at Fort Finley. It really is a big demographic of people, and it's awesome to see these kids from local clubs and local teams that come and get to be a part of this culture. They come and stand in front of thousands of people, and they probably have never had the chance to do that before, and that's all creating a love of soccer and a love of this game. And these kids might one day want to play on the men's team or play on the women's team, and that's something that hasn't been present in the United States for a long time, and it's really cool in a small to mid-sized city like Chattanooga where there's so much going on. Soccer is just as much a part of that culture as it is in other nations, and it's growing, and it's really starting to take shape, and that's really awesome to see, Simon.
Absolutely.
And I know you've grown up with that, you know, so you've been around it for your whole life, and it's just interesting to see how it grows throughout my life. Having played and coached and been a part of the referee system, the game has continued to grow throughout my lifetime, and that's astounding to see.
Well, that's it. If you have these kids that are coming out here like 11, 12 years old, they're in the 3 World Cups away from being players. So by the time they're in their 20s, they'll be ready to play, and that's great. So that's the kind of thing you want to do. You could start somebody who's a roots player in Chattanooga could end up playing for the national team. You just don't know, or MLS, or playing in Europe, or So it's great. Yeah, that's really what we're trying to do, is be part of the growth, and they will be able to say, yeah, Chattanooga FC was part of my step up into professional soccer or coaching or anything. So yeah, that's what we're aiming to do, is to be part of the ladder that brings them into a career in sports, especially obviously in soccer. So yeah, the players are getting ready to come out, and Memphis is sending out their substitutes, and CFC are lining up with all their kids, who are very lucky to be with them. That's always an honour. And the Memphis players are right next to them, so they're all going to come on together. So
And it's always interesting to see these players from these NPSL teams because some of them are college teammates.
That's right.
So they play around the Southeast at different universities, different colleges, and then they come together in the summer and they're representing these awesome programs. As you talk about, Simon, it's just the ladder in U.S. soccer that's trying to develop these players and really grow into a system that can get high quality players at a high quality level into those leagues that you're talking about, those European leagues, those higher level, MLS and U.S. soccer leagues, and it's awesome to see it happen.
Absolutely. The earlier you start, like any sport, the easier it gets. And this is what we're trying to do. So the teams are taking the field. Here we go. We've got Chattanooga FC in gold and Memphis in maroon and referees in blue tonight. Unusual to see him in blue. And there is Sean Rutter. He's not playing tonight. He's in the black of he's wearing a coach's outfit, but he's there.
He knew what awaited him from the Chattanooga, so he's playing hurt. Is my guess, Simon. He knows.
He knows.
So he's got a little niggling injury that he's picked up here this week.
There he is waving up. He goes over.
He's going over to say hello. He knows a lot of these guys.
We know all these guys very well. I've talked to Sean myself many times, and he's a great guy. So he, that's probably one of those moves. It's probably a good idea to just
stay out of it.
Step to one side tonight. Right. Let's see who we've got.
Number 6, defender Charles Blankenship. Number 8, in the midfield, Neil Cummings. Number 21, defender Josh Vines. Number 20, in the midfield, Maxwell Hemming. Number 3, defender Barrett Mills. Number 14 in the midfield, Santiago Moore. Number 10 at forward, Felipe Oliveira. Number 5 in the midfield, Luke Parker. Number 1 in the goal, Humberto Palais. Number 26 in the defense, Jerry Wiltshire. And now the starting lineup for your Chattanooga FC.
We're just taking the stop marks time, folks. We'll read him out to you shortly. Stay with us.
Number 4, Matt Aldridge. Number 14, Kieran Bywater. Number 7, John Carrier. Number 16, Snoopy. Number 12, John Finley. Number 22, Liam Guest. Number 27, Gregor Hartley.
None shall pass.
Number 18, Danny Reynolds. Number 32, William Roberts. Number 8, Luis True. And number 6, Jake Young. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your caps for the singing of tonight's national anthem, which will be performed by Kayla Petrelli.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly
Okay,
Yeah,
so
well
we
done
are-
on the national anthem there.
That was excellent, wasn't it? That was very good. So we're about ready to start. We'll read through the teams in a second. We're going to have Memphis FC playing in maroon, which is a nod to Roma, which is one of the coach's favourite teams in Italy. And of course, your Chattanooga FC playing in gold, of course. Looks like we're going to be playing Chattanooga FC from left to right, and Memphis from right to left.
Benchmark physical therapy.
It's a great evening for soccer.
Absolutely.
Beautiful clear skies,
the
rain's
sun's starting to go
gone.
down, yeah.
Perfect.
Hopefully there's no more of that rain that
Oh
you
gosh,
talked about,
yeah,
Simon.
that was coming sideways like
Yeah.
it was winter earlier. Okay, so tonight your Chattanooga FC team is Gregor Hartley in goal, number 4 Matt Aldred in defence with Jake Young, and we have Lewis Trude and John Carey up front. We have John Finley in the defence, Kieran Bywater in the midfield trying to push up, Snoopy Davison in the attack, Danny Reynolds in defence, Liam Guest in defence, and Will Roberts up in the attack as well. So a good strong team. I'm happy with that team. It's
I think so.
for a coach saying he's not playing the people he'd like to be starting, it's still a really good team.
Yep.
I'm excellent with that. So, and for Memphis City, we have Humberto Perez in goal. We have Jay Wiltshire playing, Luke Parker, Felipe Oliveira, Santiago Moore, Barrett Mills, Maxwell Hemmings, Neil Cummings, Charles Blankenship and Ivan Asimovic playing. I will get you the positions later on as they emerge, but we have got the players that are starting right now. And we've got a strong match on both sides, so we're looking forward to a great game and great weather. Glad to see that rain has gone. Everything's dried out very nicely, except my shoes for some reason. But you can't have everything, can you?
Yeah.
So we're getting ready to kick off. Should be about 5 minutes late. CFC with the kick-off, playing from left to right on your screen in gold shirts. Memphis in maroon with black shorts. Chat Hooligans are getting ready for that first whistle of the game. And we are ready. Referee's looking at his watch. Mickey Mouse's hands are joined together. Is it time to start? I think it is. Here we go.
I'm interested to see how John Carrier is going to do after a couple games out.
Right.
Yeah, he should be fresh, but he has had a little bit of an injury. It's good to have him back in the squad.
Yes.
But I'm interested to see how his fitness will be and if he can last the whole 90 minutes here.
Okay.
Patient stuff from Memphis FC here at the very beginning. Just a little bit of possession out of the back. Now a long ball down this right-hand side. Good header away there. And Memphis FC throwing on the right side. That was a good touch in space there by Kieran. He was able to get himself out of trouble and just turn and play the open man here. Again, same thing. Good ball down this right-hand side here. I think it's going to go out for a CFC throw-in. Nope. Went out for a Memphis throw-in deep in their own end. And CFC is going to try and push up and keep him there. Usually when you get a throw-in that deep, the teams like to push forward and really constrain that space. And this is exactly why you get a quick turnover and then another pass across the box. And that could have been a scoring chance there.
Could have been. It was an early
leaned
chance.
back a little bit too much.
Kieran Byler would have put it through the upright instead of into the goal, but he had enough space to take a shot, and that's a good sign. They have the space.
Yeah, exactly, and that's why the team, on those throw-ins wants to pinch up real high. Maybe we can win the ball quickly and get a quick chance. And I'm glad to see it in the game against the Islanders on Wednesday. We were talking about wanting the team to stay a little bit higher and find those opportunities to win the ball higher up the field. It's good to see them doing that here early in the game. Memphis FC with another throw-in after a really strong header out of the back by CFC. Good pressure there by John Carrier. thought he had won a throw in there, but it goes against him. Another Memphis FC throw in here at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Good flick there, number 10 for Memphis, and they're able to win possession and go out the other way. Number 10, Felipe Oliveira, is going to be a guy to watch throughout the rest of the game. Usually that number 10 position will play that attacking role that likes to get involved in play those little spaces. So we'll make sure, I'm sure Coach Elliott has talked to the team about keeping a close eye on him.
Yeah, there's John Cowrie, and that John's come out strong. He's he's able to get 2 defenders on him, so he's also been told to look after him because they're pushing him into the corner and wins a corner for CFC, a corner kick.
Yeah, he did a good job there.
He did, yes. So held him up and won an advantageous kick from the corner. So this is the first corner of the game for Chattanooga FC, and we've seen quite a few goals scored from this corner kick in several games this season. So let's see what we get tonight. Here we go.
Oh, that was a
Nice
great
flick
dribble.
on.
I think it's going to be another corner kick here, Simon.
I think so.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Yeah, that was good defending.
It really was.
But it was also a great flick at the near post. Was that Snoopy coming across there?
I think it was.
It
was a good flick, and it made the Memphis defenders just push it out because they had nowhere else to go with it. A very interesting approach on that corner.
Yeah,
so the second corner from the other side. And again, this could be something completely different.
Yeah, you see a CFC player in there with the goalkeeper
I see him
a little shove.
interfering a bit.
Yeah, the goalkeeper did well
gets
there.
the hand to it, and it goes out again for another corner.
Yeah.
So third corner in a row.
Quick succession here.
This is what they call putting the pressure on and putting Memphis in the back foot. So
Exactly right.
this is how they like to do it early in the game and really push them back into their half the field.
The referee's seen something in the box.
There's
he
a lot
didn't
of
like.
pushing going on there.
Yeah.
It's early, but there's a lot of physical nudging and pushing and
And you see how much it means to those defenders and the goalkeeper. They're feeling that pressure. These are all goal-scoring opportunities. And
that's right. Here we go.
Corner
Short.
played short here.
Short. Luis True with the ball, kicking it across.
It's a great ball
Flicked
in.
on. Oh, into the keeper's arms.
Good save by the
Right
goalkeeper.
into the keeper's arms, but
I think the referee's blown his whistle for a foul, but either way, the goalkeeper made a great save. He wouldn't have known that the referee blew the whistle.
no, you never.
It was a good header as well. I think wasn't quite sure of the foul, but hey, either way, same thing happened. No harm, no foul there.
Right.
And we're playing forward with a long kick from Memphis FC's goalkeeper.
Here we go,
number
back
1.
into play, deep into Chattanooga's half, but flicked away. Alden in that one to take care of it.
It was a good cushioned header there by Snoopy Davis.
It really was. Yep.
He's one of those players who loves the ball in the air, loves the ball at his chest and at his head, and can do a great job of controlling the game that way.
Snoopy told me his family watches a lot of these games, so did Michael Brooks. So hi to you folks who are related to Snoopy and Michael. Thank you for listening and watching in tonight. Another corner to Chattanooga. It's number 4 corner. They're not letting Memphis really get out of their own half very much. So this is going to be a long one. Into the box. Here we go.
It's a good ball.
Nice ball. Flicked on. It's open. And it's
It's a good early goal!
In the back of the
That's a great
net.
ball, a great way to start.
John Finley.
Just as the clock turns to 6 minutes, John Finley with a great header off of a corner, and that's that early pressure you're talking about, Simon.
Exactly.
Was that 5 corners in a row, 5 corners in quick succession?
Almost,
And then here we go. Ball to the back post. Great finish by
John
Mr.
Finley's
Finley.
there. It wasn't a particularly strong header, but it went in the net. That's all that matters.
All that really matters.
Their goalkeeper's not happy. He's kicking the post.
The Chatahooligans are pretty excited though. And
I'm too.
really that's
Excellent.
That's going to make the environment just ruckus for the next 10 to 20 minutes. Especially if we can find some more pressure, find another goal.
Well, that's
It's going to be fun to see this crowd really turn it up.
And Memphis haven't played a game all week. They've really had a lot of time to prepare for this. But I'm not sure they're ready for that. So that was interesting to see that CFC took the early lead. Now we have game on. Memphis have to start playing.
Yeah.
So that was great. But another great goal.
sloppy pass
That's
there.
John's second goal of the season.
Yeah.
He's been playing really well.
Absolutely.
So well done to John. And hello to his mum Marge. I know he's watching Liverpool too. So I'm sure she's enjoying that one.
It's interesting to note that like you said, Simon, Memphis hasn't played this week, but on top of that, they also have not been able to play in their home stadium. All of their games so far have been on the road.
Okay.
The first home game was actually postponed due to rain. There was some torrential downpour, lightning, and delayed and delayed and delayed. And Eventually, it was postponed. So they've been on the road for a lot of their early season games, and that may be playing a little bit of toll on their playing here at this point. And we know these Chattanooligans aren't going to let up. So no, that's definitely a factor. But again, Chattanooga FC with a good early goal by John Finley on a corner kick in the 6th minute. We're now in approaching the 8th minute, and CFC really has been just dominating the game so far. Greg is standing on,
he looks a little bored, doesn't he?
about 10 yards outside that 18-yard box, just hanging out. And
that's okay.
Yeah, that's indicative of
the
how it plays
goalkeeper's dream, not having to touch the ball for 45 minutes and get paid the same. It's like, these are Jay's work. So, yeah, that's fine. So, if he comes home with a clean shirt and clean gloves, it's like, he's okay.
And especially a clean sheet.
Yes,
love those.
and a clean sheet and a clean shirt. Yes, we hasn't had to get dirty at all. So Memphis are trying to build something here. See what they got. They're
First sustained possession coming into this half.
Right.
It was a good ball out to the left side, just working those triangles we talked about the other night.
Maxwell Hemmings trying to put it wide over. There he goes.
Yeah, that was a good ball
as well.
Ball. The touch let him down there at the end.
It makes to be a little slick on that side of the field. It's like he stumbled a bit. So.
Good job of keeping possession there.
Memphis are trying to make some space for a cross, but they're not really getting very far with it. They want to get that ball in the box, and they're really being held back on the far side. And there they go. That's a nice move. Long, and Gregor Hartley punched it away.
Yeah. I'm not sure whether Greg knew where he was there, but in the end, it was safely away.
John Finley with that nice long ball. And here we go. Will Roberts is coming up. Snoopy coming in. Oh, hello! Wow!
Yeah, that's a foul at the top of the box. CFC's having a great opportunity here. We're adding something a little bit new to the broadcast tonight.
What do you think on that one, Carlos?
Here in the box, we have these fancy little yellow cards. So when
or was that just a foul?
There's some fouls that we might throw this yellow card up. We might, either agree with the referee or disagree, but
that was a scoring chance. I think it's a yellow.
It could have been. I'm not sure the referee chose to not give it.
Going yellow on that one.
It's early. It's only the 10th minute. I'm gonna leave it in. I'm gonna leave it in the pocket for right now.
I'm calling yellow.
Yeah. Hey, and I agree with, like you said, Snoopy was cutting in on his right foot.
He really was.
He was really gonna take that shot with the next touch, and that's why the defender chose to bring him down.
Had to challenge him.
So I don't disagree with you there, Simon. Scoring
long and deep. Oh,
good save by the goalkeeper.
Keeper can't hold it.
Was that deflected coming through the box, Simon?
The Memphis tried to flick it away, but I think it was a deflection. You couldn't hold it.
And that made it even harder for the goalkeeper, but in the end, he made
Chattanooga are coming down strong. There's John Finley. I think that's just good away from him, but
just a little bit too heavy.
Looking to come back in again, but yeah, that was an interesting free kick.
He looks really active here down this right-hand side. I think he's going to find a lot of joy tonight.
I think so too.
And John Carrier just in front of him.
Right.
Oh, that was handling. Yeah.
That was definitely that was a touch of the hand.
But with John Carrier being right in front of John Finley here on this right-hand side, I think Carrier's going to try and hug that inner part of the field and really tuck in and allow John Finley to get around him for these opportunities to get the ball in the box and have scoring opportunities. And I think that's going to be a lot of fun to watch tonight, Simon.
I think so too. There's another exciting moment there.
Yeah, that was a good opportunity for Snoopy. Couldn't quite get that left-footed volley on frame, but you see him there giving the thumbs up. That was a great ball into the box.
Thanks for the great pass. Couldn't do anything with it, but thank you.
Right.
So that's good. It looks like it's all Chattanooga in the first 11 minutes of the game. I mean, they're just really taking to Memphis. So. All right.
Long kick there by the Memphis FC goalkeeper. Yeah.
Trying to go deep in the Chattanooga's half.
I have a feeling that the Memphis goalkeeper Humberto Peleas is going to be pretty busy this evening.
Yeah, he won't have a clean shirt or a clean sheet.
Foul called there by the referee. CFC with the free kick. Driven long. I think that's
very
little
long
bit
ball.
too far. Yeah. John Carrier's pretty quick, but I don't think even a couple years ago when he was a part of the team, I don't think he would have gotten to that one.
No, that was
well over his
too much.
Yeah.
So.
Another goal kick. And it seems like Memphis is just pinching the ball in. They're not even trying to keep possession back there, Simon. They're not trying to build, and that may be a testament to CFC's pressure and really this early part of the game, but they're not even trying to keep the ball back there.
Right.
It's a great strong header.
Yeah,
well done by Snoopy to hold the ball up there with his chest.
Every free kick at the moment seems to be going back to CFC. They're just picking up and going with it again.
Something
making Memphis. Oh, the collision there with the keeper.
Out, punched the ball very strongly.
No call from referee. So
I think that was good play by the goalkeeper. And to be fair, I don't think Will Roberts really wanted anything there.
Right.
But good, strong play by both there.
Well, the keeper has to be, like we said before, has to come out off the line and not hold back. And that's part of a good goalkeeper.
Ball floated to the back post.
That's a strong again. Yeah. These balls are coming in strong tonight. They must have eaten their Wheaties this morning because they're really hitting them hard.
We know that Galen Riley, the kind of conductor, if you will, of the Chattanooga L conductor officially is not down there yet, but Galen Riley is down there leading the Chattanooga in their...
He is. Galen's doing a great job tonight.
Yeah, and he definitely eats Wheaties.
Absolutely. He eats up 20 boxes a day. But yeah, El Conductor may appear. He's the man of mystery, and sometimes he just pops up out of nowhere. You're like, oh, there he is. So.
Sometimes he just pops up in our box, and those are the fun times.
Really?
He's bringing a cowbell. He's bringing the train with him.
He is. Well, here goes Snoopy again, coming down the right-hand side. Kick the ball back. Cut it back in, but not a great pass. But the idea was good. So,
Memphis trying to get some possession here and build. Just take a little bit of that pressure out of the game.
Right.
And that's not going to do it. They're just losing possession easily. They could have gone into the middle of the field, and you see the midfielder here clapping. He's saying, hey, just give me the ball.
Give me the ball,
Let's relax. Let's calm this game down. Instead, they just invite some more pressure. There's a good touch there by Will Roberts. Just couldn't quite get on the end of it. Let's see, he was looking for Luis there.
He was.
Another long ball there by the goalkeeper for Memphis. Number 11 was able to keep possession shortly there.
They're not really holding possession, are they?
And that's number 11.
Nice long ball. Here we go. Oh, just bounces away.
Yep. Number 11, Ivan Akimovic has done a good job several times of trying to hold that ball up and bring the rest of his players in, but Memphis really just isn't doing a good job of getting players around him to support him, and they're just giving the ball away very cheaply so far, Simon.
Right. Seems like it.
Good job by the goalkeeper to keep the ball in there, but another long ball. Well won there by John Finley.
Really fighting for the ball there, but again it's running out of space, which has got to be frustrating for Memphis. They do get possession, he just runs away from Luke Parker, number 5 here, has been doing a lot. I'm sure he's getting a bit tired of it. He's getting possession, he turns around, it's over the line, so that's frustrating when you're playing a little close to the line.
I was just thinking Danny Reynolds has a lot of space on that left-hand side. We tried to work it out there to him. He made a good run, but didn't quite work. And this is smart. This is what Memphis isn't doing. CFC's just, if the ball's not on, they're just keeping it. Oh, and as I say that, of course, commentators curse, talking about keeping possession, and then they give a cheap one away.
Tape over you for that one.
Sorry. My bad, son.
Really?
But Memphis bringing the ball in after that cheap giveaway in the midfield. Again, there's number 11 in that corner holding the ball up and does a good job of winning that corner.
He does, yeah. So now Memphis have their first corner of the game. Let's see what they've got on their, up their sleeve. And what they can do. I'm sure they want to get a goal and get back into play as fast as they can. I certainly would do.
And in the same way that CFC scored their goal off the corner early in the game, you know, these opportunities for Memphis are great scoring opportunities. It's a good time to threaten Gregor Hartley's goal, and they may not have that many opportunities. And driven short to the first post and
dwindles.
Second chance for
Memphis. Oh, nice shot. And it comes off Greg Hartley.
Again, that's a
goal to Memphis.
That's a little bit of a mistake there. Not sure what happened. It just seemed that it got blasted off of Greg's chest or his arms and into the goal. You can see he's frustrated.
Absolutely.
You don't see him make very many mistakes, but that may have been a mistake there. But to be fair, that was blasted from about 7 to 8 yards away.
Yeah, that was
first chance really for Memphis FC turns into a goal.
Absolutely.
And that changes the game where CFC had all this possession, all this momentum, and now here in the approaching the 18th minute, it's all tied up 1-1.
It's about the score, not about the possession.
Exactly right,
so
yeah.
That was a nice goal.
And you can see the Memphis FC coaches up off the bench really talking to their players. Hey, now we have that equalizing goal. Let's settle down. Let's play.
Right.
And it really does change the whole game. When you get that early goal, you get the momentum, and now it's all equal again, and we're playing for the next 70 minutes or so on an equal foot. Let's see what CFC can do.
There's a blast.
Good long shot there. A little bit ambitious. Goes high
Aldo there, but a bit optimistic. A little bit of frustration in that one too.
We want to make sure we get it right, so we're going to confirm that score for the Memphis FC goal. But we're thinking it may have been number 14.
I'm thinking number
Santiago
14, yeah.
Moore. We will confirm that, but we're thinking it was.
There was a lot of people in that box and that ball went in, but I think he's the one that got the touch and hit the shot. So
a little bit more possession here for Memphis, and good job there.
We're gonna have
intercepting
I think
that.
we're going to have a game on, then now it's one each, and Memphis
you're
will be able to lie back. That's great. That's great for the fans, and good to see. So one apiece, 15 minutes, 18 minutes played now, so still plenty of time, lots of action, don't go away.
Good little flip there by Snoopy.
Lewis on the ball, going wide to Will Roberts.
Good cross in the
Straight
box.
in, and Memphis have to head it away for a corner.
It's another corner for CFC. They're starting to mount up here, Simon.
They are. That's number 5, I think.
Yeah.
So they're leading on the corners for sure in the possession, but again, it's the scores on the wall is 1-1. So I'm wondering if it's going to be one of those games where one side scores, the other one replies, and we get like a really high score as they go up. And that was a lovely header.
You won't
Just
find me
flicked
complaining
away.
if that's the case,
Yeah,
Simon.
absolutely.
Lots of goals, lots of excitement.
Yep.
That makes for a fun evening here in
It does,
Chattanooga,
doesn't it? It was a nice header from Snoopy, just went slightly the wrong direction. But still, CFC in possession with a throw.
It's a good long
throw from John Finley. It's up in the air. Back out to Will Roberts again from Kieran Bywater. Back to Kieran. Kieran's got 2 on him. Nice flick back from Will Roberts. Lovely ball from Kieran deep into the box. Oh, a little too strong.
Well done chasing the ball down there.
Strong.
Memphis FC throw in deep in their own third, defensive third.
Right.
I'm sure they're going to try and keep a little bit of possession here. Pretty much just threw it right back to CFC. Good header there by,
Yep.
I believe that was Carl Reynolds.
Right.
Yep. No, Danny Reynolds.
Danny Reynolds, yeah. So Memphis trying to come forward and make something out of this. Trying to ball right across the field and just a bit too strong for Luke Barker there, and it goes over his head, but he's saying thanks for the cross. It was a good idea, but the execution wasn't quite there. So a goal kick to Chattanooga FC.
I think both teams have, in particular Memphis, have settled in here in this last 10 minutes.
They
or
have,
so,
yeah,
Simon.
yeah.
They're not giving the ball away as cheaply as they were at the beginning.
Right.
Starting to pressure in the right areas and defend a little bit more cohesively, making CFC play long balls like this.
That's a nice long ball.
Yeah, good job though by Will Roberts to track it down.
And he's fighting away for it.
Yeah. That's a great header.
Keeping possession, concentrating on that, and they're sloppy there. They didn't go away. Santiago Moore trying to bring it up again, but Chattanooga push it out for a throw-in.
Good possession here by Memphis. Keep the ball away from CFC working the ball down this left-hand side. Good job keeping it in, and he was able to win a throw-in.
Felipe Oliveira working very hard down there, putting it back to Luke Parker.
And he went for the Meg there. Didn't quite work for him, but I think he ended up winning a throw-in. Yeah,
he did.
Right off of John Carrier's heels there.
Right.
Ooh, this might be an opportunity to break.
Luis Trude steals the ball. He's with a couple ahead of him, no support. He's holding up the ball, waiting for someone to come with him.
Yeah, I think he did a good job there. I think that was the right choice.
That was a smart thing, yeah.
Yep. Nobody in front of him, like you said, so just to keep the ball. And that was a little bit of a rash challenge.
Wasn't it? That was a tackle from behind, I think.
Yeah, and you see the referee just talking to him. Didn't get him quite as much as he could have.
No, it wasn't aggressive. But
if he did get him, Simon, I'm definitely putting that yellow card up there.
Flying those cards.
No, I think he pulled out of it a little bit. The referee's just able to talk to him and have a smart word, but it's definitely a foul there. And Snoopy, I think, did a good job to keep his head and just walk away from the situation.
That's it. Here comes the ball, long and deep into the box for Chattanooga. Oh, just too strong.
It's just a little bit too far
Really hitting these hard, aren't they? John Finley came flying in for that one from the back post, looking for his second goal of the night. But it wasn't to be, so it'll be a goal kick to Memphis.
We've seen Memphis FC's goalkeeper Humberto Peleas come out several times, but he's not always near the ball. He's very athletic, and like I said, he's coming out and made a couple good saves when necessary, but I don't know, I'm not too sure, and maybe that's something that Coach Bill Elliott has said, let's get that ball back post. We've seen it several times now. Let's make that goalkeeper make decisions, and maybe there's a mistake later on that they can capitalize on. But that's one of those things that we'll keep an eye on through the rest of the game.
Going deep, trying to come in, but
good defensive work there by Danny Reynolds.
Good defense is up to the job. It gives away a corner, but certainly stops the attack going anywhere.
Yep.
On that one. We're halfway through the first half now. 24 minutes played, so 1 each to Chattanooga FC and Memphis. Chattanooga in the gold, playing from left to right on your screen. Memphis in maroon, playing from right to left. It's a corner to Memphis. Out by Chattanooga FC, clear in the box. Memphis going for the long shot and doesn't really come to anything. Gregor Hartley's going to take a free kick, get the ball back into play. Okay.
That was a really strong header.
It was.
It's number 26, Jerry Jr. Wiltshire.
We're seeing a lot of balls up in the air at the moment. There's obviously Chattanooga feel they're strong in the air and they're playing a lot of high balls. That trickles out for a throw to Chattanooga on the far side.
As we mentioned earlier, Nashville FC and Knoxville are playing this evening in the other half of the Volunteer Shield. And we will keep you updated throughout our game about how that game is going. Last time we checked in the 7th minute, just before our game kicked off, Nashville was up 1-0, and Knoxville was up 1-0, and we'll let you know if there's any other updates here shortly. Referee played a great advantage there after that challenge.
That did come in strong. It took number 14 out there. Luke Park on the ball, and the referee's called play back because of the injured player. He done that a little earlier. He let Memphis get all the way down the field before he called it back. But they're calling on the medical staff, so the players will take a break and probably grab some water.
So Simon, in the 16th minute of that game, between Nashville and Knoxville, Nashville scored a goal and they tied it up, and then they were able to score another goal.
Oh, excellent.
The second goal by Eugene Callahan.
Right.
A brilliant headers is what it says here on Twitter in the 25th minute. So Nashville is actually leading Knoxville 2-1 now.
Okay.
So
well, that's great.
If that's that's a lot of excitement.
That's good. Eugene Callahan scored the goals in that great 5-1 defeat over New Orleans, which they had a couple of weeks ago. But when he came here, he played less than an hour and was taken off, and we didn't see him do anything at all. So I guess he's found his pace again, which is good to see.
He's scoring goals, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
He's a dangerous player, and it's cool, good to see a lot of action and a lot of goals coming out of this NPSL Southeast.
Absolutely.
This
so
evening.
yeah, we're just taking a short water break here. So because it is hot down there, and it's getting humid too.
And that was a pretty hard challenge.
It was, wasn't it?
In there, I think the referee did the right thing by playing the advantage there, but it still hurts. it
hurts whether the referee stops you or not. The hurt is the same. So yeah, they're just checking he's okay to get him back on the field before they resume play. So that will add a few moments of injury time to the end of the first half, so he may see 1 or 2 minutes played after that. Gregor Hartley putting the ball back in play, a long kick to Snoopy that comes off his chest and goes away to Memphis. To Jake Young, letting it go deep and running out for the throw. So John Finley giving that long throw of his. A lot of holding there on Snoopy. The referee, does call it.
Yeah.
That was a great deal of holding there.
That's a couple times Snoopy's been fouled. You see him react a little bit more than he did last time.
Right.
Maybe he's starting to wear on his nerves a little bit.
Get a bit tired of it. It's a bit frustrating when you're held back and not allowed to play your natural game. So Chattanooga playing the ball right across the field, as they say, wide across the park in England. And using the full width of the field, which is always good to do. Another nice long ball. Very good. Coming in there to Daniel Reynolds. No, to Will Roberts. Memphis heading it away. Matt Woodward fighting for the ball there.
That was a good ball out here to the left side to keep possession. An even better return ball. He tried the back heel there and then kind of goes over pretty harmlessly, but you can see what he was trying to do. And I think Memphis is having a little bit better of a time than they were in those early periods of the game, but still not quite as much of a foothold as they would like to have. That was a great turn by John Carrier.
Carrier putting it going wide there. Kieran Bywall's calling for it on the left-hand side. He's in more of his natural position over there up front, where he likes to play, so he's got a chance tonight to really be up there.
2 separate strings.
And there he gets the ball again, goes down the wing, teasing the defenders, goes off for a corner. Good play.
Yeah. So worked out in the end, and
it did.
We're just starting to build up those corner kicks here.
Here's the ball from CFC going deep, and the keeper's ready for it this time. He's expecting that deep corner, takes the quick clearance.
Yeah, not quite what he wanted there, but it still went to the
spinning
to the
away.
Memphis player, yeah.
So Luke Palmer feeding Felipe Oliveira down here, but the Chattanooga FC players are back fast. And
I think he's just going to shield that one out. Yeah, that's good defensive play.
Running out for a goal kick. Jake Young letting it just go out, which makes sense. Gregor Hartley back into play wide. Long ball.
Look at that, right to his feet. That was a great ball.
Wow.
And then played one touch there by Mr. Will Roberts.
Yes.
Brilliantly as well.
Nice ball. Going deep, a little bit of a push in there.
Throw in there. Yeah, well done by Will Roberts all around.
Right.
See, after that touch, he didn't stay standing.
Right.
He made a run into the middle and then was able to dart out there, be an option again, and CFC was able to win this opportunity to get it in.
Ball's in there. Oh, and there's a collision with the goalkeeper.
Well done by the goalkeeper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Snoopy's okay.
Everyone was happy there. Goalkeeper popped right up after making a good play. Snoopy popped right back up.
Strong tackle, but letting play go on.
Good aggressive,
play the advantage
strong
again
play,
with that. With the arms going forward like that means they're playing the advantage.
Yeah. Well done here.
Finley steals the ball back.
Look,
he's got Kieran Bellwater wide open over there. Bam! Oh yes!
That's a great goal.
Yeah, that's
that
more
is a
like
great
it.
goal there.
Huge defensive error by Memphis. A huge error.
We got a little bit too excited here.
Will Roberts, not Kieran. Kieran's behind you.
Around, but hey,
Will Roberts right there. What a cracking goal. 2-1.
Sorry, guys. You guys were silent.
We did get excited. Lovely goal from Moore Roberts, 2-1. In the 32nd minute, so it's 2-1 to CFC. Very exciting. Yeah, we have a furniture malfunction there, folks. I do apologise. We got very excited here. Those of you watching the webcam on the commentary box will see us leaping around. You don't always see the commentators doing that, but we're leaping around there. So Chattanooga coming forward again, looking for the goal number 3 if they can get it. A lot of pushing over there. Balls comes in. Memphis up to it and pushing it away.
That was a dangerous ball there. You see, he tried to get that across the top of the 6-yard box.
Absolutely.
Well done by the Memphis FC defenders to get that ball out of the box.
Trying to play a 1-2 there. Doesn't quite work out. It rolls up to it, but it goes out for a corner. That was a good attempt. Luke Parker's on the far side of the field. He's been down this side. Now he's on that side for Memphis. He's been all over. So he's really covering some miles this evening. But a corner in Memphis.
And sometimes you see wingers do that. You know, they'll spend some time on one side of the field and then they'll go play on the other side and just see what's going on and see a different look to the game. And another. Oh, well done by Greg Hartley there.
On the end of it.
He was able to spread himself really, really wide. He got some help from his defender on the post there. He gave him a little bit of love. He recognizes it.
Bounced around.
Popped into his hands there. But good save.
Excellent. That could have been the goal number 2 with the first one as well.
And again, that would have been the second corner that they scored off of it. And these set pieces are so important. We can't stress it enough.
Yeah, they practice these, they rehearse them, they want to, they know they're scoring opportunities, so it's
just one tiny mistake can lead to a goal in those.
Absolutely. Well, that's why what happened with the first CFC goal against CFC, but Memphis was a slight error, and the ball went in from that. So it only takes that one touch, as Brian Clough said, it always takes a second to score a goal.
Yep.
So
see John Carrier there a little bit frustrated with himself after a heavy touch gets out of bounds, and I think that may just be a little bit of rust, as we said.
Yeah, it could be a bit of rust.
Yeah, Carrier's been carrying a little bit of an injury over the last couple games. Hasn't been in the squad.
That's an unfortunate clearance by Memphis. Not good.
The
ball is
into the box,
bouncing around, but
almost a mistake that cost Memphis.
Almost, but it went in Memphis' favour. So that was it's in possession. They're back in play on the far side. And they let it roll out. They did. It rolled out on the far side.
Throw in on the far side. That's a great turn. See if we can attack. Yeah, and going down this left-hand side, trying to get the ball work towards the middle.
It is in the middle. Looks good.
Yeah, well done.
Playing right off to John Finley. He's going to drop it in the box.
Good ball.
Who's on the end of it?
Goalkeeper again, man. He's been so aggressive, but he's done really well.
CFC still have possession. A bit of a high ball there.
Yeah.
I didn't like Lewis's high boot there on that one.
So far, we've talked about the goalkeeper being aggressive and maybe coming out and making a mistake, but he's been very strong so far.
He really has.
And Memphis needs it. They've got about 10 minutes to go to halftime here. CFC would love to get another goal, and Memphis would love to equalize or at least keep it 2-1. So the goalkeeper is going to be a big part of that. CFC coming down that left-hand side, just keeping possession. Kieran Bywater just really controlling the pace of this game. And Matt Allreed now keeping it again. John Kerry, as we talked about earlier, just pinching in that little bit and allowing John Finley to get around him here on this right-hand side. But work it to the left, and that was
wide
a
ball.
great play.
Snoopy's
Snoopy in the box again.
Pushed away. Pushed away.
Memphis doing a good job here, keeping the ball, keeping some possession on the left-hand side, trying to threaten the CFC goal, but in the end, just give the ball up for CFC throw in here. Had a little bit of difficulty there with the live cam that we have in this box. It's part of the fun. You guys can tune in on Facebook to Chattanooga Live and really just watch us in the box. Like Simon said, we get a little bit animated. We have a little bit of fun.
We did that, and the camera got a knock as well.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes this table just can't take it. The camera starts going around, but Memphis is trying to bring a little bit more excitement to the game with a shot from the outside the 18. Greg just watched it sail over the bar, but I think Memphis is starting to get a couple more chances than they did early in the game, and that's good to see. Obviously as a CFC fan or a Chattanooga, we want to see them score as many goals as we can.
Well, we do.
It's also good to see a good match.
Well, it is. You don't want to see someone just dominating. It gets boring after a while. So you do want to see a team, come here and fight for it.
Exactly right.
But not fight too hard.
Good header away there by Memphis' number 21.
Right. Chattanooga try and play down the middle again. Memphis are breaking it up. But their clearance goes out. Sloppy. Now Aldred again being strong on that midfield and playing it wide. A bit too strong, but
he's done a really good job so far, just getting the ball and switching the point of attack and making sure that the ball's always moving. That's one of the biggest jobs for that defensive center midfielder.
Right. Oh, referee's not happy there.
Yeah, I think he brought it back for a foul a little bit earlier.
Caught him play back on that one.
Yep.
Just doing the same thing, hitting it strong. Everybody's hitting it strong tonight. There's something in the water down there because they're all hitting it strong.
The pace of the game slowed down a little bit.
It has, which you expected towards the end of the first half. That does make sense.
A
Lovely ball
there.
Through Luis. What's Luis going to do? Is he going to get past him?
The tricks.
Look at that foot play. Love it. John Carrier. Mr. Finley has it. He's going to play that long ball.
It's a good diagonal ball to
deep.
Snoopy.
Snoopy a little bit too deep.
A little bit too far, but you can see what he was trying to do there.
Yeah.
And Snoopy wants that ball in the air. They're both, kind of giving each other that applause and the thumbs up because, that's something that it seems like we really want to do today tactically is get those diagonal balls into the box, make the goalkeeper make decisions, and Snoopy's aerial presence is really causing a problem for Memphis.
It is. It's making them look over their shoulder, which makes the defenders look, there's a push. Hello.
Referee's standing right there, and Memphis players questioning, but come on.
Luke Parker pushed.
I'm not sure anybody had a question. That was going to be a foul.
There was no brainer there for the referee. So. Jake Young taking the kick. He's playing it long and deep towards Kieran Bywater, who's almost on it. And Memphis have to push it out for the throw. CFC taken quickly.
That's a good touch.
Oh, that's a good shot, but a little bit too high.
Struck it well, but just got under it a little bit too much.
Yeah, that was Luis leaning back a bit too far and hitting it hard. Just shot away from them. All right, so we're in the last 5 minutes of the first half. Might be a little bit of time added on for injuries and stoppages. Head tennis going on, a bit low head tennis there. That's a nice one though. John Finley looking up.
Better ball.
Lovely, finding Kieran Bywater very nicely. Kieran's going to bring it in. Kieran's going to go for the shot.
That's a good shot. And a good save by the goalkeeper. Well done.
Good hard shot on his right foot there, and the keeper has to push it away.
That was such a quick transition. That was a great ball out of the box. Immediately from the defensive third to the attacking third in one pass, and we're attacking the Memphis FC goal immediately. That was stuff. That was great stuff.
So we have corner number 7, I think, or 8 to Chattanooga FC. They're keeping it on.
Mounting up now.
Ball's coming in. It's that same long deep ball. Flicked away and goes out for a goal kick to Memphis.
Long goal kick there by the Memphis FC goalkeeper.
Deep in.
Good header there by Matt Alder.
CFC trying to get that long ball, making the Memphis defenders commit to it. Comes back to John Carrier. Oh, and he gets a push over, but the referee says nothing and the play goes on. Jake Young playing it a bicycle kick over the back of his head, and Aldridge flicking it away. Jake Young again. Here comes the head tennis.
Volley.
I would like to see the ball on the ground.
And there it is, Luis. You can always count on Luis to get that ball on the ground.
Right, he's playing Kieran White down that left wing again.
Yeah. He's got some help.
He's got support.
Oop.
Didn't come to
Memphis
anything.
has an opportunity to transition
tackle.
here.
They're going for the long ball, and that's offside.
Oh, and Gregor Hartley well off his line. He wanted to play head tennis.
He does want to play.
Yeah, that header was about 40, 50 yards.
Absolutely. Off his head like a bullet.
Yeah.
Wow.
He just wants to get involved.
He does. I think he does. I would too. I wouldn't like sitting there getting bored at the back, of the game. I want to play. So Memphis are trying to cut their 3-on-4, trying to find a little gap here, but broken down.
Yeah, good clearance. That was needed.
It
was. See the Memphis player bearing in there.
Memphis trying again, go down the left wing.
Barrett Mills with the
deep
good cross in.
And straight into Gregor Hartley's waiting hands. As they say,
troubled with that one.
None shall pass.
None shall pass. And I like that he's keeping possession, not just knocking the ball straight up the field. About a minute left in
deep
first
ball.
half.
Snoopy Davison. Snoopy gets the bounce. Can he? And he's being pulled. A lot of pulling, but Snoopy giving as good as he gets. The referee calls a foul in Memphis' favour.
Haven't seen a signal for extra time. We'll let you know how much is going on, but we've had a couple goals, a couple injuries. I wouldn't be surprised to see a minute, maybe
or two.
But we'll let you know as soon as that comes in.
Sure, we will. That's a good deep free kick. CFC winning possession from that almost straight away. Using the space very well. Louise Trude over here on the left wing, instead of being on the far side, he's really all over the field.
He's floating around wherever the ball is.
He's everywhere.
Yep.
Aldridge putting it long and deep.
Yeah, Will's going to chase it down there and make it difficult for him.
Memphis go back into their own corner.
Almost a mistake there, but Memphis did a good job of keeping that.
Yeah, there you go.
And long ball.
A little better.
Yeah, 1 minute of stoppage time has been
1 minute, okay.
Yeah, so I'm surprised by that, honestly. Like I said, we've had
a couple. There's an offside call there.
We had a couple goals, the two injuries from the start, but 1 minute. Maybe we'll get some more at the end.
That's fine.
Never know.
So there's an offside called on Chattanooga there. Will Roberts getting a bit keen there. Keeper's coming up to take the kick. He's going to go for a deep one. Try and redress the balance to get a goal. Here he goes. And it falls to Chattanooga again, and they're able to clear it back into Memphis' half.
And that really seems to be the difference in this first half, Simon, is Chattanooga is not only winning the first ball out of the air or off of clearance, what we would call a 50-50 ball. Chattanooga is winning the majority of those first chances, but they're also winning what we would call the second ball. Okay. So whatever happens after that, whether it's a flick off the head or a clearance, Chattanooga's winning that second ball, and they're just that little bit quicker, and we think that's the difference here.
I think that is.
Beginning of the first half.
I think that's really what's making the difference.
Yeah, we got that nice early goal from John Philly off the corner kick. Then Memphis FC was able to equalize with a corner kick of their own. And then a great shot by Will Roberts off the top of the left of the box. And CFC goes into the halftime at 2-1 up. And we will look forward to seeing you guys back here in about 15 minutes. Simon, what do you think? What can we expect in that second half?
I think we'll see some more goals. I mean, Memphis aren't going to take this line down. Chattanooga want to go and close the game out if they can do. So both teams are going to come that hungry. I'm expecting to see more goals and more action. It's been a very good first half.
I think so,
I think we'll have some more of that. So go ahead and, let the cat out, make yourself a cup of tea, and get yourself comfortable. And we'll be back here in 15 minutes. Don't go away, Carlos. I'll be right back in 15 minutes, and we look forward to seeing you then.
See you
Don't
guys in a
go
little
away.
bit.
Bye-bye.
Being kicked up into the stands by Chattanooga FC players. These small soccer balls are available for purchase at the Chattanooga FC merchandise shop. If you're unlucky and do not catch one of the 5 or 6 balls kicked out right now, you can go to the merchandise shop and purchase one. Chattanooga FC would like to wish a happy birthday. 20 years old today. Happy birthday to Burgundy Young. Please direct your attention to the scoreboard for a message from our sponsor.
You don't want to be seen with your dad? This is my boy.
Dad, stop, please.
There's Tracy.
Bye, Dad.
It brakes when you don't. Forward collision warning and autonomous emergency braking available on the newly redesigned Passat from Volkswagen. This June only on Fox Chattanooga, proud sponsor of the Chattanooga Football Club, for love of the game.
Welcome to Imagine Better Health TV with CHI Memorial. Today, we're discussing non-surgical treatment options for muscle injuries with Dr. Owen Spear.
A player came to me with chronic elbow pain.
It got so bad that I wasn't able to open the door, Linda.
We tried to address her pain through the use of the ultrasound and guided injections.
You would use the ultrasound machine to pinpoint exactly where it was going to do the injection. This is a great doctor. He's very empathetic.
My additional training in sports medicine makes me unique because I'm able to provide non-surgical orthopedic treatments and don't have to refer my patients on to someone else.
I'm just glad that I'm pain-free and able to do things I wasn't able to do.
To learn more, visit memorial.org.
Does going back to college seem impossible? At Belhaven University, we help you conquer the biggest obstacles. Sometimes that first step is overcoming a fear of beginning. Or how can you afford college while balancing your work, family, and school? At Belhaven University, you won't be alone. We're there for you every step of the way. Because when you reach your educational goals, the view is pretty incredible. Belhaven University, your place to achieve your purpose.
We would also like to thank EPB Fiber Optics, who are presently shooting t-shirts at you. Also, soccer fans, I hope you're enjoying the music and the atmosphere of Chattanooga FC in the stadium tonight. The sounds of the stadium by Cutlass Colt, provided by Underground, raising the tide for local streaming. FC would like to wish a happy birthday to Travis Donnelly, who turns 34, and Milo Doherty, who turns 30 years old today. Happy birthday from Chattanooga FC. Soccer fans, we have an update from around the league in the NPSL Southeast. Nashville and Knoxville are tied 2-2 in the 70th minute. And Birmingham is beating the New Orleans Jesters in the first half. 1-0. Soccer fans, don't forget, sign up your child today for one of Chattanooga FC's summer camps at ChattanoogaFC.com for dates and pricing. Go to ChattanoogaFC.com for dates and pricing. Sign up your kids to play soccer this summer with CFC players that you're watching tonight.
Okay. Welcome back, everybody. We're live.
Memphis FC is coming out of the locker room. The referees are checking the nets again. CFC's huddled over here. Talking to a longtime friend from last season, Sean Rudder over here in the black, just walking towards the Memphis FC bench. If you weren't here earlier, we mentioned that he played with CFC last season, and now he's with Memphis FC. It's their first season. They've had several teams over the past couple years under different names.
Right.
But, this is the first year for this version of the club.
Correct.
So,
correct.
Yeah, we welcome them to the Southeast Conference of the NPSL. So that's a friendly welcome. But here this evening, their first time into Fort Finley, CFC hasn't given them a very early and welcome. They scored really early. John Finley off of a corner kick in the 6th minute.
6th minute.
And then actually Memphis was able to grow into the game a little bit and scored their goal off of really their first opportunity on a corner kick. And then CFC was able to get a second goal and take the lead later on in the first half. That was a great strike by Will Roberts out there on the left-hand side of the box. And we go into the second half with CFC up 2-1.
Absolutely, it's been an exciting first half, Carlos. Lots of action. We're hoping for some more in the second half. The first half was very good indeed, and we're about to get underway in a moment. The weather's really improved. It was storming earlier. Now it's cleared up, and we've got a nice night. It's semi-cloudy, but it's really clearing up nicely. The lights are on, ready for the second half. We've got CFC in gold and light blue playing from your right to the left. We've got Memphis City, in maroon shirts with black shorts, playing from your left to your right. So they're about to get underway. Referees checking the watch again. Mickey Mouse hands at the top, one at the bottom, one at the top. The big hands on the little number, the big hands on the small number. Can we do it? Yes, we can. They're about to go. Here we go. Second half underway.
It seems like Memphis City FC has made a couple substitutions here coming into the second half. Number 4 has come into the game, and also number 23 has come into the game. We'll let you know what positions they're taking up and who they have taken off as soon as we can get those details correctly for you. And they're just trying to keep possession here, trying to build and see number 4, who did just come onto the field, go down there in the middle of the field.
Right.
It seems like he's taking up maybe an attacking midfield position or maybe a free role, but again, we'll get you those details as they come in.
Not seeing any changes with Chattanooga. They're starting with the same 11 that finished the first half. Trying to get something going here.
That's a good ball
play
into
the
box.
deep ball, well that's
just a
deep
little.
again. It goes out for a goal kick to Chattanooga.
Good overhit there.
He's got all that tonight, all the overhit balls. If a lot of those have been touched lighter, we'd probably see more scoring chances and more action in the boxes, but we've certainly seen enough with 2 goals to 1. We're looking for some more tonight in Chattanooga's favour. Not that we're biased, but we are looking for, goals. That's why we watch the game and why you watch it at home.
Simon, anything that you noticed in the first half that maybe needs a little bit of changing from either squad in the second half, or what is Memphis going to do to try to get back into this game? What do you think?
I think they're going to start using the ball more and concentrate on accurate passing. They've made some good moves and they have all broken down. That's the one they're breaking down. They've got to concentrate on possession. That seems to be what's letting them struggle today, is their possession is just not as good as it should be. They're a capable team, and there's some good players in their squad, but its possession is what they've got to work on. It's the fundamentals, the stuff that I coach kids to do soccer, and I say, I know it's boring, you've got to get the passes right, and that's when they've got to work on too.
Right there, yeah.
Absolutely.
Just a little bit too much.
That
on
was
that
too
pass.
strong.
Goes out for a goal kick.
They'll make 2 or 3, 4 good connections, and then it goes away. So you've got to work on making those into more 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 passes, and they'll be better off.
CFC wins a throw in here on this left side.
It's Trude again, trying to get around 2 players and getting in trouble there, but he's up again.
Ooh, that was a nice little flick.
Was that a nice little flick? Classy.
That's a good recovery there.
Yeah, see, Matt Aldred making the recovery. Referee ways play on, no foul. Memphis trying to break. Wasn't a terrifically good shot from Luke Parker there, but
Greg did a good job to come get that one.
He did, because it was deflected.
Yeah,
a
it
bit.
was deflected. That would have gone.
It wasn't going straight. There's a nice long ball. Look at that, almost to the Memphis box.
Well done by Will Roberts here to
Strong
battle.
fighting for it.
Couldn't quite bring it under
One
his
defender
control.
too many. But Memphis putting it out for a throw to Chattanooga. See, that's what I mean, is that the attention and detail on the passing, that's what's letting them down. If they can get those passes straight and not let them go out for throws, that will help them for sure.
It's a nice move by the referee here, Simon. Did you see that little
I
flick?
did. Yeah, that was good.
It's always fun to see them play with the ball, see if
It
they have
is.
any skill or if they're just out there.
There's
They
a
have-
push.
Sometimes the referees have a really, really good knowledge of the game, but maybe they
Always.
haven't been players, and so it's always interesting to see
Well,
those
that's right.
referees who have a good touch
You can always
and
tell
like
one
to
that's a
impress
nice
the
long
players a
ball,
little bit.
a
That was a
too
good.
deep.
That was a little bit too far, but
yeah.
you can see what they're trying to do. It's consistent with that first half. These long diagonal balls, these balls to the back post, try and make the Memphis City FC goalkeeper come to try and claim them,
Right.
and put him in dangerous situations. And Snoopy's aerial presence up there has caused a problem throughout the first
Right.
half. So I'm sure we're
It's
going
a
to see
long
us.
throw.
Yeah.
Memphis
Another ball
flicking
right
it
in the
away,
box.
but Chattanooga keep possession. Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
it's a
nice
good
shot.
strike.
Oh, over the far left-hand side of the goal.
Goalkeeper wasn't moving on that
He
one.
didn't see that one, did he?
Yeah,
That's
if
been
it was
right
on
over it.
frame, pretty sure
Yeah.
that would have gone in. But goalkeeper was happy to watch that one sail over.
Beautiful strike number 7, John Carrier, just barely off target.
Chattanooga are in good voice tonight, Carlos.
Yeah, they are. They haven't stopped, and they've definitely grown in number a little bit, as they usually do.
Right.
I think as people get involved in the game, they're not quite exactly sure. Oh, here's an opportunity.
Trying to flick the ball in, but
another corner kick for CFC.
Yeah, forcing defenders to make an error. But
Like
you're
I
right.
was saying, yeah, a lot of people kind of come to the games and they're not quite sure what to do with these hooligans dancing and singing and throwing scarves and just gesturing the entire game. But maybe 30 minutes in, they're like, okay, that looks like fun, and they inch towards section 109.
And they start.
And hey, it's a lot of fun down there. We've spent a couple games down in that mess, and I know you have too, Simon.
Lots of many years.
It's a fun game. It's a fun part of the game.
Playing another shot similar to John Carrier's.
It was a good short corner there.
It really was. They drew the defenders away and had space for the shot. So, Chattanooga are keeping the pressure on Memphis. Again, this is kind of like the first half where they were keeping it in the Memphis's half and not letting them really get into Chattanooga's half too much.
It's a good turn there.
There's a nice ball. Memphis defender getting him away there.
It was an important interception, absolutely. You see Snoopy peeling away to the back post, and I think he would have tucked that one away if the Memphis defender hadn't come across. But
absolutely.
In the end, good defending.
It was. Then number 21, Jose Finez. He's been very good in defence, but forced into clearing it there.
He's their captain.
Sorry, Josh Fine. Sorry, not Jose. And playing that short corner again, CFC. Almost to repeat, but this time it's not being driven, it's flicked in. Chattanooga keeping possession. Looking to put the ball back in the box again.
Yeah, CFC won another throw in.
Aldred all the way up as striker there instead of being midfielder. He's playing a good game so far tonight. I'm glad he's back and he's having a great game. So Chattanooga have a throw deep towards the 18-yard box. Danny Reynolds taking the throw. Smith with the ball. Luis going right across the other side of the field, doing a give and go, but Memphis read it and goes out for a goal kick.
Yeah, that was smart defending there.
It was. Memphis could read that and let the ball go out, so didn't come to anything. Still 2-1 to Chattanooga FC. We had some scores around the region too, Carlos. Did you get those?
Yep. We have several other games going on. We have Birmingham playing the New Orleans Jesters, and last we checked, Birmingham was winning that game 1-0. We also have an updated score from the Volunteer Shield, the other game in what we would call the friendly Tennessee competition, the Volunteer Shield between Knoxville and Nashville. That game is actually tied up 2-2.
2-2. Okay,
yeah, so we'll see what happens throughout the rest of that game. They started just a little bit earlier than us, so they're a couple minutes ahead. But we'll keep you informed of what's going on over there.
So lots of goals around the region.
Yep,
that's great. And Knoxville will be here on Tuesday evening at 7:30, folks. If you're watching the web stream and can't get down, and maybe you can make it Tuesday evening, we'd like you to come down and see a game for yourself. And we'll be entertaining Knoxville, which is always an interesting game. There's a certain amount of friction between the two sides in that one, so always a game worth coming to see.
Yeah, the Force are a good side.
They are.
I'm interested to see what they bring to Chattanooga this year, as we see the Memphis City FC player trying to get the ball in the box, but just couldn't quite get the bend on it that he wanted to.
Neil Cummings, the number 8 there, trying to do a John Finley and bring it in, but not quite as successful as Johnny with those shots. So we played the first 10 minutes of the second half. Still 2-1 to Chattanooga. And again, they're trying to come forward. That was well broken up by Memphis.
Yeah, it's well done by Kieran Ballard there. Make sure he got in the tackle. Didn't let that ball get forward. Gave away the throw-in, but you'd rather that than a ball that
yeah.
makes your defenders turn and chase. You can see the Memphis City FC coaches telling their players to get forward and give more options higher up the field. And that's one of the things that's been a problem is, you know, they're trying this possession that you're talking about, Simon. They're not doing very well because there isn't runners, there isn't movement and options in front of the person.
There's
with
no
the
one to
ball.
pass
So,
it to.
You know, sometimes they force it into
And
areas
again,
that maybe they don't need
that
to,
was an
just
example
like that. Exactly.
right there, a
There's no
long
need to
ball,
force that.
and then there's like a person missing on the overlap to receive the ball. So they're making all the right moves, they're lacking that extra player. I don't know if that's a formation, or they're not communicating to each other what they're going to do next, but that's what we've seen through a lot of the game. It really hasn't worked for them. Although they're making the right ideas, it's not come together yet.
And it's important to note that it's still very, very early in the NPSL season. You know, a lot of these players are just coming together. They're just starting to meet each other. So in the same way that the CFC team is, you know, trying to gel and, you know, get their feet underneath them, you know, the same thing's true for Memphis City. And, you know, they're doing a great job. Again, we mentioned the fact that they've played all of their games so far on the road because their one home game that was scheduled got postponed. So, and all that stuff causes some problems. And you see just a cheap foul there by Snoopy Davidson. We'll see Memphis City, you know, get some players forward and try and drive the ball in the box. But, yeah, I don't know. The game is kind of gone flat a little bit here.
A little bit flat. Yeah, I haven't seen.
I'd like to see a little bit more excitement as we approach the 57th minute.
Too many really good shots on goal. Some over the bar, but nothing make the keepers work too hard. They're always bobbling around in the Chattanooga box, but they're clearing it very well. Back in the Memphis half, they're putting that run out for a throw. They're going to play it back to the keeper.
He's just going to go along with it again. And
trying to probe into the Chattanooga ball,
yeah.
but yeah, not
knocked
a problem.
out. And we mentioned it at you know at the break there, right as halftime came. And,
nice steal.
The CFC is not only winning the first balls, they're also winning the second ball, and that's really kind of been the difference in the game.
The referee calls that back for a handball, and there's a word with Kieran Bywater about it, and he hasn't finished talking to him yet. Kieran's gone off. So another free kick, almost exactly the same place as the one a few minutes ago. Deep into the Chattanooga box, they're up to it and it's away. Memphis trying to put it away again. The defenders are getting rid of it, but it comes out to Luke Parker.
Ooh, it was a good little ball.
Was going to shoot and then is away with it. And another call on Memphis. A little bit ragged there. There's some pushing going on in the box. Somebody may have said something.
Silly was going on in there.
I think somebody said something and they're not happy about it. And the referee is having to step in there. I think someone had a word there about pushing or something that was said or was done. Hard to tell from so far away, but they were a bit aggravated. The referee's going to talk to. He's going to talk to Danny Reynolds about it, and the Memphis attacker number 23 about what was said or happened.
I'm not sure much is going to come of this. He's going to talk to both players.
Tell them to calm down a bit.
Yeah, business as usual.
Right.
They're going to go back to pushing in the box for this corner kick.
And the ball's in, pushed away. Lovely header. Jake Young there, first to the ball, and it's pushed away. So no problems there. Memphis trying to come down that left side again. The ball is still loose in the box, but Chattanooga want to get it away.
good control on the chest there.
Yeah, Memphis are trying to push for a gap to get a shot in, but they're being denied each time. Going to play it right back to their halfway line to regroup a little bit.
And this is about the time in the games where we start to see substitutions get up and
Right.
moving, but I don't see anybody moving on either
Nobody
bench
at all.
here.
Nobody's off the bench. It's the coaches for Memphis are off the bench, but nobody else is at
That's
the
about
moment.
Well,
That's
keep in
about
mind
it.
they have made those 2 substitutions, so
Right,
they
that's
may
a
be
nice
a little
ball
bit
out.
fresher than CFC. Well done by Snoopy there.
Snoopy's trying.
And a good ball into Will Roberts.
Williams free. Williams got 2 on him, but he got Snoopy in support. He's holding the ball up for Luis through to... No, not
No, that was
Luis.
Kieran, I
That's
think.
Kieran.
Oh, with a
They
good
changed
switch.
places on me.
Yeah,
So... Oh, bit of a push there. Yeah, the referee saw
yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
That Aldridge
Simon,
got a
I
nudge.
think the referee has that
Oh,
card out.
there's that.
out of the
Hey,
pocket.
there it
He didn't
is.
even have to do it that time. He got it
There
out
it
nice and
is.
quick. And
Well,
you can see that Matt Aldridge had
He did.
He
But
took some exception to
that's
that
their number
immediately.
23 had been pushing around in the
Yep.
box, and he says, "Yeah, this is persistent fouling.
Yep.
It's a yellow card."
Yep.
There
I think
it
Matt
is.
did a good job there keeping his head. You see he did
Right.
something in there he didn't like.
Right.
But he kept his head. The referees dealt with it.
Right.
They're talking a little bit now, making sure that he saw the same thing.
Right.
But
Right.
you know, good job by Matt there.
Absolutely.
Make sure that he
Keeping his
keeps
head.
his head. He doesn't get the same yellow card for something silly.
Right.
And or even worse. You've seen retaliation
Oh,
where
gosh, yeah.
somebody
They
ends
both
up
get
with a
sent
red
off.
card. Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's not something that
I've
we
seen
want.
the pros do that, and
Yep.
it's embarrassing what happens,
Yeah,
but it does happen.
A really good ball into the box
Yeah.
there. Snoopy
Winning
making
corner.
himself a menace, and yeah, he won that corner kick for CFC.
Well, I'm seeing some CFC players warming up on the far side, so I think we are going to see some changes.
I think Coach Elliott heard us.
He
They
must
started
have. Well,
moving.
They say he bugs the control room for advice about the game because, he's just looking for tips from us. But that's just a rumour.
Hey, it's because we have the bird's eye view. From
Oh, yeah,
here,
it's
so
just a
we see
rumour.
everything.
Just a rumour. So we're going to have a long kick in from Chattanooga.
Looks like it's going to be
floating
an
it in.
in-swinger.
Here it comes.
Oh, it's a great driven
Lovely.
ball.
No.
Ooh, well done by the defender
Memphis
there.
up to the job
Yep.
and goes out for a throw on the far side. Not the near side to us. Played just over an hour of the game. We have 28 minutes to play, so a lot can happen. I hope you enjoy the game as much as we are. It's certainly been interesting.
We'd like to take this opportunity to thank our primary streaming sponsor, Belhaven University, and their Chattanooga campus. They offer both on-campus classes or online classes if you have a busy lifestyle. You can find them at chattanooga.belhaven.edu to learn more. I think the referee called handling there.
I think he did. There was a touch on the ball there. Gives Memphis a chance to reset and take a kick to clear their area. A little dangerous.
Ooh, yeah. You see Snoopy's eyes light up from here. He wanted that
was
one.
like, ooh, could have stealed that and a
Couldn't
shot to
quite
an
get
open
to
goal.
it, though.
That's not something that goalkeeping coaches recommend you do. Good play in the corner there from Chattanooga.
Yep. Won a goal kick. Good strong
Goal
defending.
kick. It was very good indeed. Yeah, that was Jake Young, who's had a very good game so far. He's really made many errors or anything. He's played very well so far. No, he's played well in all his games so far.
Another long ball by Gregor Hartley. Memphis won the second ball there. Able to bring it under control. It's a good play here by Memphis, and the ball just overruns.
John Finley
that.
breaks it up.
Oh, great touch.
Lovely. Lovely from Luis. Defender's looking up.
Sensible
Looking for
stuff here from
space.
CFC.
Just
Just trying to
possession
keep the ball a little bit,
until
take
they
the air out
can
of the game.
get it in an optimum position.
The longer CFC has this lead, the more they're going to make Memphis City just chase the ball,
Well,
make
that's
their legs get tired, and make sure
That's
that they're
right.
expelling a lot of energy to try and get the ball so that when they get it, they can't break quickly or be
Right.
as dynamic as maybe they would have been.
They're trying to get the break
trying
going.
to be some
Yeah, there's that
dynamic
passing.
play
Not as great as it could have been.
it's just not quite as sharp as we want it to be.
Right.
There, Simon.
They're trying to
This
get
is
the
a little
one
bit of
give
sharp
and go
play
going
here.
through. A nice attempt at a give and go, and it just breaks down again. Passing there. Passing was behind the attacker, and he was nowhere near it. So
Snoopy's going to chase that one down, I think. Yeah, well done. Yeah.
Excellent win.
That's good work. And that won't show up in the stat line, but
No,
getting
that kind of
CFC
thing.
possession like that, that's a lot of unnoticed work, but we can see it from up here. I know you guys can see it from home.
Right, that's
the
the-
Chattanooga definitely see
they
it,
see it.
definitely appreciate it. So, that's the kind of work that you like to see your forwards putting in and really helping the team.
Yep, definitely.
Quick break here. Luis is driving there.
He really is driving.
Oh,
nice.
that's a good ball.
Oh, broken down by the Memphis defense.
I would have loved to see Will take that
I would
that
too.
touch with his left foot forward instead of back across that defender.
Right.
Once you do that, you give him the opportunity to get a leg in. It looks really nice if you beat him, but take one touch and smack that thing.
Absolutely. That's how you get goals.
Yep.
Taking chances. And
You never know what's going to happen off a deflection or something like
correct.
that. So
Correct.
you can see what he was trying to do, but sometimes the direct route is the best way.
Memphis having to play it back to the keeper again.
And we have an 82nd minute update from that game in Knoxville. An unbelievable goal, apparently. We've seen a bicycle kick find the back of the net off of a corner kick. Knoxville's leading that game now 3-2.
Yeah, wow.
And what seemed to be a really, really good goal by Fisher.
Sounds like a great game.
From Knoxville, yeah. It's exciting stuff going on.
I hope
over
they
there.
play as well when they come down here, but not enough to score too many goals. Not that well.
Not
But
that well,
as
Simon.
entertaining.
Yes,
when they
exactly.
come
We
here
want
on
a good
Tuesday
match,
night.
But we
So-
don't want them playing their best game
Right,
of the year.
but they'll be here Tuesday night at 7:30,
Yeah, it's gonna be
so
a good one.
we hope you can join us for that game live, either on the stream or here at the stadium with us, we hope.
That's good
There's a
control there.
lot more soccer to come in this Chattanooga FC season.
And there's still a lot of time left in this
Still
game.
trying
Memphis
to
is trying to come
Yeah,
forward.
see that Luke Parker again.
That
Just
final
breaks
ball,
down.
Simon,
That final ball's nowhere.
It's not that they're
It's
not,
nowhere.
being imaginative or being inventive. It's just they're not connecting the passes with the players they're wanting to. And you can see it's starting to wear on him.
It is.
Him in particular, he's gesturing to people,
Right.
pointing where
Right.
he wanted them to go. Well,
Right.
yeah, they weren't
Right.
there. So the ball just went out of bounds, and Grega with the long clearance. And
John Carey in
we have
possession
the
coming
opportunity
forward.
now.
Is John Carey going to do
Oh,
some magic?
okay,
Here he goes.
okay, yeah.
Oh, he's going to try to. But Luis picks up the loose ball. Luis is going to come through. Goes
Yeah,
wide.
see if we can get it in there.
Kieran Bywater.
That's a great ball.
Oh, just too long. Nice move.
Just a little bit out of reach
Little
there.
Too strong. Excellent.
It's a good play though.
Really was.
A little bit of magic feet from John Carrier in the middle.
Well, that's it.
Bounced out to Luis, like you said. Good ball in the box,
Too
just a
strong
little
for
bit
Snoopy.
overhit. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. Enjoyed that.
The CFC players seem to be picking up that warm up just a little bit, Simon. I
They
think
are.
we may see somebody here
I
in the next
think
10,
they will
10,
give somebody
12
else some
minutes.
playing time.
Yep.
But yeah, Coach Phil said he was happy with this squad, and so it's proved right. It's played well. They played well, and they're working well together. So
And it's a testament to the depth of the squad.
Right.
And we talked about that before the match. Coach Bill Elliott just very, very confident, no matter who's on the field, that we're going to execute the game plan. We're going to do what we need to do to win.
Right.
And the players are proving it here on the field. Players who have been injured, players who haven't even played yet this year. This
Right,
is their first
right.
time. And here they are executing, playing very well against a Memphis City team that's
And here's a
that
break
really
ball
is
coming
a
down the
strong
far
team, as you
side.
can see there. They're
Right.
They're into every challenge. They're playing really, really hard. It's been a really good game so far.
it has been really good. I really enjoyed it. Was that Will that's coming down the far side? I think it was those yellow boots.
Stay down.
Yes, there he goes again. He's working hard.
Ooh, that was a good interception. Necessary interception. That would have gone right to Luis, I
We're
think.
going to add. Oh, here we go. One
Ooh,
more. Oh,
that was a
Memphis
good-looking
breaking it
ball.
up nicely. And there's a handball. Yeah, that bounced off in the scroll there.
Yeah, and here's a good
Handball.
opportunity for
Right on the
Chattanooga to
handball.
put the ball in the box.
Absolutely. You said it. So,
Chattanooga FC fans, another league update from around the Southeast. New Orleans is up 2-1 over Birmingham at half. There's a final in the Knoxville Nashville game.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
1-3-2.
Yeah, and
That's the final result.
That game is over between Knoxville and Nashville. It seems like that beautiful bicycle kick goal was the decisive goal in that game.
Right.
You would think so. It was in the 82nd minute. Great goal by Fisher. And yeah, we look forward to seeing them here on Tuesday. You know, try and keep them out of the net.
Here we go. A nice long shot. Oh, keeper.
A little bit of a mistake there by the goalkeeper. Not sure where.
Yeah.
He definitely didn't want the ball to go that way.
No, he punched it, but it didn't go.
Yeah, just skimmed off the top of his gloves and went straight behind for a corner kick. That could have gone anywhere.
That was a little while, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's
so that
he's
free kick,
thanking his little stars.
Deflected out. So we have a corner to Chattanooga FC in the near side here.
Yeah.
And the 70th minute, they're going to float it in. Who's
ball
there?
driven in.
Who's there? Ball's loose in the
ball
box.
bouncing in the box. Yeah, it
It's
comes
out
out
to Luis. He's going to flick it back in.
Yep.
This play is not
there.
over. Kieran Bywater, pushed over in the corner.
Like a push.
Well, it was definitely a push in the back. The referee's he's
giving
calling
a
a
throw.
throw to Memphis, even though the play was pushed over. Strange decision, but on we go.
Yeah, not sure what happened there. It seemed like there was a push, but the referee hasn't called it. It's deep in that corner,
hidden.
so I don't know what exactly.
It's hidden behind the wall, so we'll check on that later on, see if somebody close to the action give us a story on that. But it didn't look like what we expected at all. And there's that uncertain passing.
Yeah. That's a good little flick.
Memphis, and they were getting a shot in, but
you can see the frustration.
Not very strong.
I mean, they're not going to challenge Gaga from 30 yards away. I mean,
no one's
they
gonna do
might.
it.
You know, we might have this magnificent goal as at this level you see from Knoxville that they're scoring a great bicycle kick goal, but you're not going to score from there very often against arguably one of the best goalkeepers in the NPSL, and he really has
multiple Golden Glove winner.
He's gotten that award. I'm not just saying that. Other people think he's pretty good too.
Multiple Golden Glove winner and MVP winner over the years. So
I don't think he's going to threaten the goal from 30 yards away.
I'm sure Greg has broken a sweat too much tonight.
Memphis trying to get some possession. They're not able to keep that ball. You would think players at this level would eventually settle into the game and start with the rhythm and start some passing. It just hasn't happened, and maybe that's just because the Chattanooga are riling them up and getting them a little bit off their game.
Yeah, that sound carries all over the field, although it sounds like it's in one corner. I've seen videos shot on the far side of the field by Madonna Kemp, and you can hear the hooligans loud and clear, so the goalkeeper for Memphis can hear them for sure. If they're taunting him and calling him traffic cone or something, then he hears it.
And like you mentioned, Madonna Kemp does a really good job. She does a review video every game of the highlights, and if you haven't checked those out, make sure you do that. She does a really good job. Usually gets a player interview or two in there, so make sure you check out her videos.
Absolutely.
Thank you to Madonna for that great work that she does. Oh, that's a great touch. Yeah, and I think I'm trying to tack down that right-hand side, a lot of space in front.
Right, Chattanooga coming away. That's a nice long
into
ball.
The box here towards Snoopy.
Snoopy comes his way, but the keeper comes out.
You can see he didn't quite expect it to bounce towards the goalkeeper and just didn't react in time to get there, but
it's all right.
Yeah,
he's still keeping the keeper busy.
Keeping pressure on the goal.
He's certainly working the hardest of the two keepers tonight, Carlos.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, a little bit of a suspect clearance there.
Nice steal.
Yeah, that was a good
touch.
touch.
He's
had a couple just magnificent touches.
He's playing very well today. Very well today, Luis is.
Oh, that's a good driven ball.
Oh, excellent.
Well done at the front post.
Going to try again.
A good slide. Ooh. Did he keep it in? No. Couldn't quite keep it in.
Didn't quite keep it in.
CFC throw.
CFC throw.
Yeah.
Quick throw to Kieran Bywater. We're going to flick it on. Who's there?
And just another corner kick. I mean,
lost count. These number 12.
we scored on, I think it was the fourth corner kick of the game, and now we're like Simon said, we're at 11 or 12 of these, and we gotta start making these count a little bit more.
Yes.
If consistent pressure is being built up, we need to get a dangerous ball in the box here. And you see people pushing and shoving and really fighting in there. We got to get some quality in the box.
Is the ball
there's a little
deep,
bit
long again?
Yeah, it's just too far.
It's long. What is these long balls? Yeah.
At least it's not a goal kick. It did a good job of getting out for a throw-in. But got another substitution here for not Manchester City.
Manchester
for Memphis.
City,
Yeah.
Memphis City.
I don't like those Manchester City
boy.
people, but hey, let's not talk about that. Yeah, it's a substitution
number
for
7.
Memphis City.
Now entering the game for Memphis, number 7, Blake Lashley.
Blake Lashley, number 7, coming on for Memphis.
Number 10, Felipe Oliveira.
So Felipe Oliveira coming. He's had a good game, but they
Yes.
want some fresh legs.
Yep.
So Memphis making another substitution. Chattanooga haven't made any yet at all.
Yeah. Working
Oh,
those
nice
little triangles
shot.
though.
Yeah,
Found
making
some space there at the top of the box.
It's Luis again. He's trying to get his goal again. He's a little bit wide for that shot, but he had enough space to shoot on top of the D, which is a dangerous place for any striker.
I think he likes that area a little bit more.
I think so.
He's been playing off the left side of this midfield in the
Right.
past couple games, but he's given the opportunity today to play in that more attacking midfield role, just below the strikers. And I think he's really found the game and really been able to affect it.
Right.
And if he could get that goal or that assist that you're talking about, Simon, he's going to be all the more happier and really just stamp his impact on this game against Memphis. There he is with a great ball with the left foot out here.
Spreading the play out from the near side.
Making a good run into the box. See if we can
and
get it
there
into
was
him.
a little miscommunication there.
Just off the back of the heel for a Memphis City throw-in.
Little miscommunication there from Daniel Reynolds. Will Roberts wasn't quite in the right place.
Yeah.
Like, oh, thanks, mate.
Ball went one way and the run went the other.
Oh, okay. Looking at the weather radar here, looks like the skies are darkening, and not just with
Bump, bump, bump.
yes,
Could be a problem.
and with the
Ooh, a little run here.
Nice little run
That's
there.
nice. Oh, that was a
have
great touch by Will Roberts.
Chattanooga ducking and
Turning on the
diving,
style
trying to
here at
turn
the edge
it.
of the box. Now just back into a little bit of possession again,
Right.
working it out here to this left-hand side. Oh, that's a
That's
great
a
ball.
long, deep ball that keeps on the end of it. Very good.
That had a really good shape.
Absolutely. I was saying that for that blue action got going, the skies are darkening, not just in the nighttime sky. There's some more storms on the way, so we may see some rain and some more of those heavy thunderstorms that sunk the Chattanooligans earlier this afternoon. So stand by. That may make a difference to the game if it suddenly gets super wet. However, the game has played 77 minutes now, so they will continue.
Inside the stadium.
They will continue to play the game if it rains.
CFC is readying their first substitution. I believe that's our friend Zeka down there
is
about
Zeka.
to come on in.
Ah, we like
Those
Zeka.
lovely orange boots add a
We
little bit of
like
flair to the
Zeka.
game. Let's see who's coming on.
Mr. Carrier's coming
Yep.
off.
I think that'll be a like-for-like switch.
Pretty much.
Zeka's just going to go over onto that right-hand side.
Couple of swift strikers. And Zeka has very fresh legs and is a very, very good striker. So
Now into the game for Chattanooga FC.
it will be a big roar. Zeka. There goes the crowd.
You
We
can hear
love
the
that.
stadium announcer.
He's very
and
popular.
The Chattanooligans. Yeah, they love him here, and it's all about that personality. He has
Right.
that flair and just that little bit of excitement. You
Right.
see him in there getting into
Right.
a challenge right away.
Memphis trying to find space for a shot.
That's good defending.
Broken down
Step
again.
Right in there.
So
Jake Young's just had a strong night in the
really has. Yes, he's had a very good season
Oh,
so
that's
far.
a great ball.
What a great ball.
1v1 here. Let's see if he can take him on.
Yep.
Yep.
To Snoopy. Can he shoot? Does the ball go away?
Oh, it's well done by the goalkeeper.
Good
That's a
save
good
by
save.
the keeper under pressure.
I thought that was the
Just
third
gone
one,
away.
Simon.
I thought that was the third goal.
Yep.
But the keeper was strong and punched it away. But he had to be. He had no choice but to make a save there.
Yeah, I
That
think-
would have been in the back of the net.
Yeah, I think Will's first touch was a little further away from him than he wanted it to be.
Right.
You saw he was stretching for that
He
ball,
was.
and I think in the end he didn't
Great
quite
play.
have as much control
But a great play.
on that shadow as he wanted
Yeah.
to. But yeah, that was a great through ball, and then a great ball out here by Snoopy in. And just couldn't quite get the finish on it. Memphis working down that left-hand side now, trying to find a ball into the box, and here it comes.
Here it comes. It's long
Well
and
done
it's
by
straight to
Gregor.
Gregor.
Yeah, experience here. He could play the ball quickly, but he knows we're in the 80th minute.
Right, people are
CFC's
tired.
up 2-1.
Tired
Yeah,
lads,
just
give him a
relax.
chance.
let the game breathe a little bit.
That's good.
Experience.
So, yeah.
Good long ball up. Let your team get forward.
Yeah, we have 10 minutes to
CFC
play.
trying to win this ball here. Yeah, and there we go.
10 minutes to play, and I'm not seeing a lot of injury or stoppage time this one. Maybe
No.
1 minute, Carlos.
I think the first half was more start and stop than the second
Will
half.
Reynolds
That was
coming
a
in,
great
crossing
ball.
the ball across. He's trying to recover it again, and he does.
Will's been everywhere
He's
tonight. He's running
cloning
socks
him.
off.
He's everywhere. It's Kieran Byward
Oh, that's a
taking
good strike.
shot. Little close his foot on that one, went a little close to the left-hand side. That was excellent.
Just past that near post. We got another substitution here
Yeah, we do.
for CFC. We'll see who's coming off. But I believe that's our friend Sammy Goni.
Sammy Goat, another Spanish players.
Yeah.
And I think he's giving Wilmots a break.
Yeah. And we just mentioned that Will has run
He has
and
run
run and
non-stop.
run.
You
He
know
deserves
it.
this 10-minute break and the
been
pause
great.
that he's getting.
He has been great.
He had a great goal, great work effort
Sammy's
throughout the
on.
game, and it's good to see him get
got that
a
second,
good
that
ovation.
number 2 goal, yes.
Yep.
So, and we know Sammy's hungry for more goals.
Oh yeah.
So Memphis is trying to get something going. It's ducking and diving, blocked
That's a good
out by the
block.
CFC defence. And unable to control it, it goes out for a throw to Chattanooga. And another substitution for Memphis, number 9 coming on.
Now into the beginning of Memphis, number 9, Antonio Williams.
Antonio Williams, number 9, coming on. Haven't seen who came off.
That's number 8, Neil Cummings, that came off the field, Simon.
Okay.
Yeah, he definitely had
Right.
an active game, so he deserves his rest. And we'll see if the substitution can bring a little bit more of
Right.
attacking punch. And
Well,
usually
that's
that's what
right.
happens in these situations.
Yep.
You take off a midfielder, maybe throw on a striker.
Oh, and
that was
Memphis
a
getting
nice
into
little
space.
move.
Nice little turn, trying to come through the CFC defence.
Yeah, CFC defender just held his
Trying for a
ground there.
foul, but
Yeah,
referee's not
CFC
seeing
defender
it.
didn't even move.
No, not at all.
I think the Memphis player just kind of ran into him or jumped
He
into
did.
him. Trying to get the ball back in the box here. And
Deflects the CFC's flavour. Sammy Goni's got the ball, pushed over in the
Yep,
back.
yep.
And their referee's calling a handball against the earlier play for Chattanooga.
Yeah, I think he's looked over at his fourth official here.
Right.
He's really the only one that would have had the view there, because wherever the referee was, he was looking straight at it, across the body. He did make that decision initially,
Right,
but I
but-
think this fourth official had something to say to
I
him.
think so too.
And
he
blew that whistle.
called the play back in
Yep.
Memphis' favour.
Yep.
The Chattanoogans not happy, and they're waving yellow cards like
Yeah.
crazy. We'll hold ours for a second. Memphis got a free kick. They've got everybody up in a very small, compact area. Trying to play it in the box. Looking deep, flicked on.
Great hands by Grega.
Greg Hartley right there.
That came off of a CFC player into a very, very dangerous
It
area,
did.
Simon.
It did.
But safe hands by Grega.
Grega was
and
right there.
experience. He's just
Yep.
holding up the game,
That's what it is.
relaxing. He's not going to be threatened by situations like these. Well done to Greg. Kept his
So
focus on that ball. And
he
yeah,
goes all the way through to the
that was close.
to Humberto Perez again, back in the goal in Memphis. He's trying to drive that ball up, trying to drive his attack on. But, Chattanooga breaking it up again. They're still looking to come forward for that third goal. Oh, there's Zeka.
Well done.
Beautiful ball.
Yeah, turn it on the
didn't
style.
quite connect. Just let Snoopy away, but Memphis trying to come wide. It comes nothing. Goes out for a throw in Chattanooga's favour. Chattanooga bringing on another player, number 2. Carl Reynolds will be coming on in the mid and defence. No, he's taking off Luis. Luis is coming off. They played Carl slightly up tonight for the last 5 to 7 minutes of the game. Luis has blown himself ragged. He's played so well. Very popular. Big applause for Luis Trude.
Oh, yeah.
What a great game he's had.
Yeah. And Carl's just going to come into that midfield and chase and play really,
Right.
really good defense.
A little
Make
more
sure
energy.
that the team is really, really compact and
Right.
and not making mistakes.
Right, right.
Like we talked about, we got 6 minutes left in regulation time, and then maybe some added
Right.
time from the referee, but it won't be much. Maybe 6 or 7 more minutes left, and
Yeah.
and he's come
I
on the
won't
field
see
to just
much.
run and chase and make sure that Memphis doesn't
Nice
get any
flick.
opportunities. That was nice.
Didn't come to anything though. CFC read it and breaks it down again. Yeah, I was going to say they've played, a really good game, but not able to just connect those last couple of passes.
Yep.
So that seems to be the difference in the two teams.
We'll say this, that there's lots of action and lots of goals going on in the southeast of the NPSL today. You know, as we mentioned earlier, Birmingham Hammers were up 1-0 against the New Orleans Jesters, but at halftime, that score is 2-1. The New Orleans
Chattanooga
Jesters
trying to break through.
Ball was almost able to get through there. Zeka
Really?
with those orange boots
Yeah,
trying
he
to
was-
slide it through. Just didn't quite work out for him in the end.
Too many feet in the way of that one.
Yep. But yeah, like I was mentioning, the New Orleans Jesters are up 2-1 at halftime in that game, and that's quite a turnaround since,
Oh, a nice tackle.
since that
Yes.
early 1-0 lead. Oh, and
there's a foul, but it's carried on.
Referee's playing a little bit of
Kieran
advantage
Bywater
there.
taken down.
I'm not sure if the referee made the right one
Luke
there.
Parker took him
Yeah.
down pretty hard. I think he's getting frustrated.
Yeah, blow the whistle there. There's a lot of red shirts in the way, and you want to give the players the benefit of the doubt, but
Right.
he got hit pretty
Right.
hard there.
Kieran's on the ground there. I
Blow
think
the
he
whistle,
did
ref.
get hurt there, but he's referee's let him play go on. Memphis trying to come through again, but
Snoopy's doing some work. Got back in
Fence is
position
broken
there.
down.
He recognized that it
comes
his
in
teammate was
Chattanooga's
on the
way,
ground.
and
Yeah.
they kick the ball
Knocks
out
it
for
straight
a
out of
throw
bounds.
to allow Kieran to get some treatment.
Yep.
Um,
And there's the late
there's
yellow
the
card.
yellow
So,
card.
no,
Oh,
and,
finally.
and I will give the referee credit there.
Finally.
He came back. I don't think he should have
Finally.
played advantage, but you know he did come back. He punished the player, and you know whether I agree with the advantage or not.
He let the
yeah,
play go
whatever,
on.
But
Let it
I
flow,
think that's
but-
the right decision.
Right.
In the end,
Yeah.
given the yellow card there,
I
that was
think so
that was a
too.
little bit of a nasty challenge.
It really was. It was the thing they always try to stop tackling from behind.
Yep.
And yeah, it's just frustration at this point
Yep.
for Memphis.
Yep. They've been chasing for long periods of this game.
Just not getting the game they want to go.
Yep.
Chattanooga FC would like to thank you for coming out for tonight's game. Tonight's official attendance, 3,464.
It's not too bad, Simon. They just
Excellent.
announced the official attendance over the loudspeakers here at Finley Stadium,
Right.
and 3,464 people on a beautiful Saturday night in
Excellent.
Chattanooga.
That's great.
It's not too bad.
Not too bad at all. It's a good crowd. It's been glad
Yeah.
they all came out tonight, and
Yeah, they've been active.
they have. They've been noisy all night long.
Yeah.
So that's great.
And it's-
Hoping the game gets finished before the rain gets here. There is
Yeah.
some rain on the way in the area, but so far it's dry. We've got a few minutes left to play.
Oh, what a great ball
Nice
in there.
ball. So we're hoping to finish in the dry tonight. CFC still pressuring the last couple of minutes as they started.
Yeah.
Pressure from the start,
Ooh.
pressure at the end.
Couldn't quite connect there.
And that breaks the game down.
Memphis City
Memphis
comes-
trying to come forward. But that ball
I think
again,
Greg is just
there it
gonna
is.
let that one roll into the box.
Greg is going to pick it up
Take
in the
his
box. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
That's
it
just
again.
experience there from
It
Greg
is.
Hartley.
Lots of experience, good timing. And Chattanooga bringing the ball forward, driving on the last 2 or 3 minutes of the game.
I'd like to see us keep a little bit more possession if we could. I don't want them just driving those long balls and letting Memphis just have these waves of possession or waves of pressure.
Right.
You know, we want to defend and be
It's
smart.
a good
but,
long throw,
yeah,
but it's so long. It's out.
yeah,
It goes
it's
out
just
for a
rolling
goal
right
kick.
out of bounds.
That was very long. For someone at the end of the game, that's still got plenty of energy to make a long throw like that. So we have 2 minutes of regulation to play, probably a minute or maybe a minute and a half of extra time. This game is about wrapped up. Let's see if Chattanooga can get the third goal or what happens next. Hopefully it'll be another goal for them. Snoopy fighting the ball, making
Oh, that's a
space.
good interception there.
Nice ball. Played through. Now Aldred playing it across.
And you saw him make that run forward to steal that ball. He made his
Yeah.
pass, and then he just turned around and kind of walked back into the
Wandered off.
space.
Yeah.
Just being smart. It's that time
Right.
of the game.
Right.
I think we're going to have another substitution here
Making
for
mistakes.
Chattanooga
Oh, we
Football
are.
Club. And that's going to be Alejandro Pastor. And
Yes.
this is going to be the first time
I
we've seen
think
him
it
on the
is.
field
I
this
think
season.
he's going to get some
So
playing time.
I think the Hooligans are going to be pretty excited to welcome him to Chattanooga
Absolutely.
Football Club in 2016.
So Memphis trying to get the game going. Dropped out to Sammy Goni. He's playing it to Zeka. Zeka's in
That's a good
tons of
turn by
space.
Zeka. Yeah, I think we're just going to mosey on. Oh, well,
One
hey,
shot? No.
he took a shot. Yeah, and it may have just been to get his friend onto the field. You know, you can
Well, that
substitute
could be it, yeah.
after that shot.
That's it. Once there's a goal kicker, a stoppage, they can make a substitution.
Yeah, I thought he was going to take it to the corner there and maybe waste the time, but hey, his friend wants to play, and we're going to get him on the field.
Even for a minute.
Exactly right.
So Alejandro's coming on. Snoop is going to be the one taking a break. He's worked very hard, had a good game.
Yep.
And he gets a nice round of applause from the crowd.
It's a great welcome for Mr. Pastor here in 2016, his debut for the team this summer, and we're excited to see what he can bring to the game and in the in the coming weeks. You know, it's been a testament really this evening to the squad depth, and this is just another example of it. Bringing somebody new onto the field that can add a lot to our squad, and just getting him some flow and some rhythm. Even these short couple minutes
it always
really
helps.
help a player with his confidence.
So we've been announced there'll be 2 minutes of extra time to be played tonight to make up for the injuries and delays and so forth. So regulation time is now stopped. There'll be 2 minutes kept on the field by the referee, so he will call the time. So don't watch the clock, watch the referee. Trying to flick the ball through, and he's gone. Still Sammy Gurney trying to come through. That's Carl Reynolds, back to Sammy. Sammy's looking up, trying to find that space. Zeka with the ball, flicking it through to Sammy. Trying to steal it off the keeper, and Sammy goes down, but nobody's hurt.
How about a big hand for the hard work from number 15, Sammy Gurney.
Memphis trying to get the ball forward, but it just breaks down and goes for the Chattanooga FC throw, which they probably will take their time.
Well, goals are flying in all over the place, Simon.
Really, Carlos?
It is now 4-1.
Oh, wow.
For the Jesters over the Birmingham Hammers.
Wow.
The Hammers started out really strong, leading the game 1-0, and it has been all New Orleans since then.
Wow.
4-1 now, and that's crazy. But hey, man, this game's a lot of fun, especially when the goals are flying in.
Oh,
We've seen lots of them throughout the Southeast tonight.
As long as it's for your team, it's fun.
Exactly right. Chattanooga Football Club winding down extra time here. Have a sneaking suspicion this one's going to go all the way into the corner.
I think so too.
CFC's leading 2-1, so you expect it. And they give away a throw-in from Memphis City down
deep
there.
in the Memphis half.
And that's why they do it. Take it as far away from the goal as possible.
Right.
And even if they give away a throw-in or a corner kick or a goal kick, it's not a scoring opportunity.
No, it means the team's got to run all the way back down the field, and when you've got tired legs, it's a long run.
Yeah, it's true.
You really don't want to run more than you have to. Chattanooga getting possession back in the middle of the field.
Have an opportunity
nice ball.
Here. Numbers forward.
Number forward. Here we go. Here comes Zeka.
Here's the third one, I think.
Oh! Right across the goal.
Yeah, he tried to chip it over the goalkeeper there. He got it past the goalkeeper, just
across the face of the goal. Unbelievable. That should have gone in. I can't believe that. Memphis definitely getting the ball back into play as fast as they can. They know that clock's running down. Trying to come forward in numbers, but
that's a great header.
Not a problem. And there's that whistle. That's it, folks. That's it. 2-1 to Chattanooga FC over Memphis.
It's a good game overall.
Very good.
Chattanooga started out really high pressure. Scored that early goal off of a corner kick. Memphis City was able to get another opportunity off of a corner kick of their own and score the equalizing goal. But then a great ball out of midfield through to Mr. Will Roberts at the top left of that box. Cut in with his right foot and just smashed it home for the game winner late into that first half. And then really the CFC defense and midfield was able to keep Memphis City at bay, and that's how the game ended.
That was it,
It was an exciting game, Simon.
It was, Carlos. Same score half-time, went through the whole game. I was expecting some more goals, to be honest. There were some scoring chances that didn't come to anything. And it was a very good game. I'm glad the results Chattanooga's way. It was successful and showed that they have the depth of the squad, because Coach Bill Elliott didn't get to play with the players he wanted to play because for whatever reason they aren't around, and yet the squad still played great. So very successful night. Another good result in the bag. Keeps Chattanooga FC at the top of the table, I do believe, in the NPSL table for the Southeast.
Yeah, not only the Southeast, but also the Volunteer Shield.
Volunteer Shield's more points, 3 points in the Volunteer Shield. So that's always good too. So all round a good evening. Everybody enjoyed it, and a crowd of 3,400 Nearly 3,500 people saw the game. Great on a Saturday night, so very successful. We had a great evening, and thank you for being with us tonight and enjoying the game and watching along. We're glad you would. Thank you. Well, the next game will be on Tuesday night at 7:30 Eastern. We'll be playing Knoxville, making that short trip down here. Come play at Chattanooga. So if you're in the area, come to that game. We'd love to have you down here. If not, join us on the stream. Carlos and I will be here. We'll be looking out for either your happy face in the crowd or your face in the TV or the computer at home. And thank you for watching tonight. It's been a really good game, Carlos.
Yeah, absolutely. And as always, we would like to thank our sponsors for this stream that really make this possible. Belhaven University, both an online campus or and a campus here in Chattanooga. Also EPB, who provides us amazing internet here in town, makes this stream possible, and our production partners, Underground. We'd like to thank all of them for making this game day possible, and we'd like to thank Memphis City for coming to Chattanooga.
Right.
We're glad to have them in the state and have soccer represented well in every city.
Right.
It was a great game. We look forward to seeing Knoxville in the next game, and we look forward to seeing you here at Fort Finley. For Simon Neal, I'm Carlos Pilago, and this has been Chattanooga Chattahooligan Live. Have a great evening.
Thank you very much, folks, and good night. Thanks for watching.